Maddie.
Hello.
That's how we're starting, just Maddie. Welcome, everybody, back to Nations and Nobles. It's been a little while since we've done a stream. Things have kind of fallen off here on the server, so I'm trying to finish the show, though. Trying to finish it up. We got 3 more episodes to go. I think we got 3 more episodes.
So, yeah.
So this is Act 3. This is the finale. This is the final bits here on Nations and Nobles, actually. Maddie, nobody else is here. We own the server. It's ours.
It's ours. We do what we like.
We've taken over. Look at this. I can jump on this lantern if I want. Oh, wait, that's my lantern. All right, so anyway, we've got some stuff we got to build today. I did take some time yesterday to hop on and get a bunch of warped stuff, because that's going to be important here in a little bit. For those of you who do not know, there is supposed to be another few stories going on the server. Back in the beginning of the server, we all planned out, I'm going to start heading over there right now, but we'll probably take the nether, I think, is the best option.
I believe so.
We took, everyone got together, we all discussed our stories and stuff and kind of where they're going. If people knew where they're going, I mean, some people just had kind of outlines of what they wanted and stuff. Some people had, more developed stories and stuff. I wonder if I sold any of these. Huh?
If you have the levels, I believe we can use waypoints.
Can we just go to Berkshire? Is that on here? Because I don't think he was around when that was going on. That was I think so. We got to get to Berkshire. So yeah, this whole thing I'm leading into is we're heading to Berkshire. So, they sell anything in here? Nope. I got a bunch of iron in case anyone needs it.
Nice.
But yeah,
That's one of my picks.
we when we first started, everyone was going over their stories and what they were going to do. And you can see here, everyone's got, like, Jagabshed's got his ruins. He was actually, I believe, a knight, actually, on the server. Halloween district, Christmas area. So we had some events kind of thing. There's us.
White.
There's Baloo's Jungle, Grizz's Dark Oak, Van's Stronghold, and Ori the Nether. And then, of course, Birchie. Who's this last one over here? This is the Desert Community Exchange area. So, but anyway, we're going to Birchie's place. Now, Birchie had a awesome story planned out, all right? I got to give him major props because it sounded incredible. I was super stoked for it. I say was in past tense and stuff like that because he kind of isn't doing it anymore. So it kind of stopped. Now, when I have planned out my story, I had the main bullet points of what the story was, and then after that meeting, I incorporated a lot of other people's stories into it. Because I think isn't that the potato farm?
This is my old house.
Yeah. It's probably best. It's probably best if you didn't linger here.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Barry.
Rest in peace, Barry.
So when we had that meeting, I incorporated a lot of other people's stories into this one, which is why you're seeing crossovers with like Baloo, and why you're seeing crossovers with Ori and whatnot, and us going to her place, and the things that they're doing kind of being incorporated into it. And of course, there was earlier in the season here, earlier in our story, the time where we went to Berkshire, and that was also a part that was included because of what Birchie had going on here. His last episode that he put out, which was a banger, by the way, I think it was awesome. He actually had them finding this place. Things are burning and dying.
Wow.
Oh, that guy's burning and dying and shooting. He's going down with the fight. Now, everything you see here was built by Birchie. Now, I've tried... Oh, it looks like a lot of the carrots are not here anymore either. Or maybe
you got refilled.
Maybe he was planting them. No, we actually don't. So he was. I hear skeletons. He was working on this place. It was incredible. The story he had planned out was insane. Actually, I thought it was awesome. I thought it was kind of even better, arguably better than what we got going on. And then he dropped out. Apparently, real life issues took a toll, and he was having trouble keeping up with this, and so he bowed out. So. I hope he's doing better. Berkshire has been vacant ever since. But knowing where his story was going, it is going to make a brief reappearance in these next 3 episodes. We're going to be going back to Berkshire briefly. There's going to be a brief scene that goes back here, which means we're going to spend way too much time building this place so that it fits in line with not only the story that we're doing in Avondale, but the story that would have been going on should Birchie have had continued this. Now, I reached out to him to see if he wanted to put some insight on it. He doesn't really respond that much. I really do hope he's doing okay. He didn't actually technically give us permission to change this, but he also hasn't been on in months, like over half a year. So we're just gonna kind of do it.
We can always take it down.
Yeah, we can. That's absolutely a thing we can do.
We will totally take it down.
Well, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of stuff we do here.
Well, yes, but the responsible thing is to take it down.
There's gonna be a lot. No, we're gonna change this up quite a bit.
I can give you 2 hours today. I've got 2 hours for you today.
Okay, Orskull. Yes, you can absolutely hop on. Orskull is one of our helpers here with the Avondale crew. So yeah, you can hop on and help out. Please do. If you do, join in. Press V when you join in, and you join the group chat or the voice chat that we're in the game. So not on Discord. We're in the game in the voice group. So Fuzzy, welcome. GReimer building away. Yay, video to nap to. Nice. Best viewer out there. The ones that fall asleep and watch all of my ads. So I didn't sleep, so I guess I'm gonna pass out now. All right, have yourself a wonderful nap, Black Rose. We'll be here building. All right, so what we're going to try to do here, I guess I kind of have to give a little bit of what the story was going to be for Birchie, so I'm going to have to, I guess it's not much of a spoiler, it's not actually coming out. So Birchshire starts off great. Everything's happy, he finds jelly, they build this beautiful place, and most importantly, they find a type of soil that they can plant the golden carrot in. All right, now I don't think I have the texture pack activated right now to see golden carrots right now. That's why they look like regular carrots. Minecraft is loading, so don't worry, we'll be here for a while. But they found this soil over here that they could plant the golden carrot in. All right, now this also ties into why I have a whole bunch of this stuff here. All right, because this soil, if you notice, there's some warped stuff in it. There's something just not quite right about it, you know.
A little funky.
Yeah, it got this green fungus stuff in it. But it did grow the golden carrot, and that did save my life in the series, if you've been watching the Nations and Nobles series. However, this isn't natural soil. This isn't terra preta like what Birchie was hoping to find. This is something else. In fact, it's something not good. This is actually an evil like nature entity, basically, that resides in this area. That now he's aggravated because he planted his golden carrots in the soil that this thing has. So
is the teal.
Or are you there?
Instead of the green.
No, you're in? Okay. All right, we're at Birchshire right now, so it's a little echo on your mic, but not much. Oh yeah, it's getting nighttime too. I believe we still have it set only one person needs to sleep. But yeah, this is supposed to be some kind of evil entity of some kind that is unhappy that he is using his soil, his land, his area to grow his crops and stuff. And even though Birchie didn't have any ill intent with this, you know, it aggravated this spirit entity thing. I like to refer to it as like an ent. Something kind of like along the lines of that. And so this evil was going to spread and end up consuming Birchshire near the end. And his story was, for the most part, leaning more towards a tragedy. Like, for example, I think he mentioned the possibility. He was still working out the story, so none of this is concrete. But he was considering Jelly being taken by this thing and not being able to recover her from it. So it was going to be a really kind of terrible, terrible story. Bottom line is, though, we have to progress Birchshire as if it were farther along in his story now.
Yeah.
Even though, like I said, he hasn't been doing his story. And from what he's told us, he stepped away. He's not going to be doing his story anymore. So that doesn't change our situation, though, because at the beginning of the season when we mapped everything out, this was part of it. So I gotta mess with Birchshire a little bit to make it look like it's being overrun. Birchie did a fantastic job on this. Like, this place looks incredible. As far as like a farming community, I absolutely love it. Looks so cool.
Needs a few more buildings to be a community, though.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was really just him and Jelly.
Okay.
So there was really just the two of them. So it's
Okay, then that
mainly
makes more
it was
sense.
just a huge homestead basically.
Very huge.
And then of course this was the part that was actually in the episode of Nations and Nobles that you guys saw. So I still have the sprites for the golden carrots looking like they're eaten. I'll probably change that. But yeah, he did a great job on this place. I love it. So we're gonna try to do it justice when we destroy it. we're not gonna destroy. We're changing it because it's gotta look like it's progressed through the story. So considering
The inside of this house is not finished.
we're not gonna be going inside the houses anyway. So remember, for those of you who have no idea what Nations and Nobles is, like if this is like the first time you've tuned in and you don't know what Nations and Nobles is, it's a lore-focused SMP. So everything you see here is built in survival. We literally play Minecraft to make this stuff, but effectively what we treat these live streams as is set building, like in a movie. So we're going to be working on this set here because of one of the scenes coming up in a future episode here, where I do return to Berkshire briefly. I'm telling you, that the whole monster story we got going on in Avondale, I'm just like giddy with excitement. That thing it's coming together. It's almost done. It's almost done.
It's all coming together.
It's almost done. And there's still a lot of technical things to work out, but I can promise you guys, the plan is to actually show the monster. Now, like I've been basically doing a filmmaking thing where I kind of hide it a lot, and I only show little bits and pieces of it, so it keeps you guys guessing and wondering and kind of scared, you know. But the goal is to actually show the monster by the end of the series, so you will see it in all its glory. So, Barrington's eyes only. Ha! Clue number 2. Yeah, Blue had some big scavenger hunt thing going on the server. So, all right, I guess we'll start here since this is where it kind of originated from. I'll tell you what my idea is and see what your creativity does, Maddie, on this one.
All right.
I was planning on having this branch out a lot, and not just on the ground. In fact, this design that he has going on the ground, I'd rather save this for whenever you get like roots of this evil stuff touching in the area, have it kind of spreading out from there. But don't just have it like spread out everywhere. Like this area is fine because this was the area where it already was,
Yes.
and then all the evil stuff that we are going to be adding has to branch out from here. So an idea that I had was actually creating large roots, maybe out of this material mixed in with some of the warp fungus or whatever this stuff's called.
Yeah.
Kind of like a big root that lifts up out of the ground and then it connects back into the ground. And then where it connects back into the ground, having this like almost a pulsating out from it, you know?
Oh, okay. So a literal root system.
Yeah.
Is spreading.
So instead of just having this kind of looking like veins going across the ground, literally having it lifting out of the ground and then going back in, and maybe having like one of those roots kind of wrapped around the house itself and everything, you know?
Oh yeah.
Like really make this thing look, and we're gonna have to remove a lot of the crops.
Okay.
They can stay tilled. It's just that we're gonna have to remove a lot of the crops because obviously they're not gonna be doing much farming while they're getting attacked by an evil entity. So, Cinnamon, welcome to the stream. I see him in chat.
You're messing with the sound set.
Yeah, you still got a little bit of an echo, but it's not bad. Every once in a while it pops up. But we're at Berkshire, so if you go into the Nether, where are you anyway? Where are you at, Ors?
I am at spawn.
Okay, yeah. If you head into, you know where the iron mine is, where the Nether portal is, the one that takes you to the roof of the Nether. I might go get him real quick. I'll be right back,
Yeah, no worries. I'm just scoping out the place so we
Yep.
can.
Get an idea.
I found it. I found the iron mine.
Okay, yeah. There's another tunnel, another portal in there. If you go down all the way and then take a right,
Kitty.
and then once you get into that one, it should take you to the roof of the Nether, and then follow the white line to Birchie's place.
Yes.
And that's where we are. If you need to snag some iron out of the chest that's in the iron mine, go for it. I know the guy who owns the shop; he won't mind.
I still have the full iron from the last I was on.
Okay. That almost
Yeah,
protected you. What's up?
I was mainly making
There's
sure
a-
my sound wouldn't so as long as you guys can't hear yourself.
Yeah, we're good. What's
There's
up, man?
another nether portal over here.
Where's over here?
Go towards the horses.
Towards the horses. Oh, yeah. That was the one that we had Ori come out of.
Okay, so Which direction are you going to be coming from when you come here?
Probably this one right here.
Okay, then we'll want it to grow from there this direction and not towards the Rose house.
Well, honestly, the scene where I enter will most likely be... I was planning on it being over here by the field of carrots, actually.
Okay. So
but
I'm just trying to figure out where the direction, the physical direction is going to be.
I mean, in
so
reality,
that we
all
can
of this has to be kind of taken over by it.
Okay.
This is supposed to be late in the season, late in the story.
Okay.
So
Is
this
the
is...
portal... Oh, yep. Oh, I
Yeah,
see
we
the
see it.
top
We
fields
see it.
now.
Yeah, we see you over there. There you are. Just watching you run by. All right, so as I was just explaining to her, the idea is to make it look like this evil is kind of spreading from here and consuming the buildings and consuming what's around here. So we have to make this. The idea I had was this color design that he was using here.
Yeah.
Make it look like roots of this stuff is like sticking out of the ground and then like wrapping around the buildings, or even it's like kind of curving back down and then touching the ground again and then emanating more of this pattern in it. So it looks like it's
like
infesting.
brambles almost.
Yeah. And I do have one shulker box, but I mean, if we have to go get more, I got more, but full of stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna go raid my storage room for all the warped wood.
Yeah. If you got to grab more, definitely. But I think I'm just gonna grab some and get the building right here. I like the idea of infesting even the stables area, as long as we don't let the animals out.
No.
You know, have it all wrapped up here. In all honesty, we could probably move the animals and just store them like in a mountainside or something like that for now, so that they're not in the scene.
What I was gonna say, well, if you have it like kind of like wrapped like over the roof and like it's grabbing it top.
Yeah, almost like it's the Kraken grab and
it's
hold.
It's trying to reclaim the land.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So yeah, I'll go work on that house that's in the field. Actually, I'll start getting roots wrapped around that one.
I'll start growing the roots out towards these houses.
Okay.
I guess I
and
can
rain, perfect.
I can kind of start near the stable.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the rainy setting is nice because that's probably what it's going to be when I get here too.
Aw, he has a leg. Cute.
Have my hand fell. Oh.
All right, Birchie, one last look at your crop field because it's going to be decimated here in a little bit. Sorry, man, but it's for the story. I feel bad. Like, I really do want to keep this preserved, but, I mean, it has to change. We got to change it for the story. I did invite Birchie to join us on this to give his insight, but he didn't respond, unfortunately, so... because I would like him to actually be here for this part.
Yes. Involve all who are involved.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Or I'm gonna put one here and go this way.
Back here.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Yes. I'm just gonna place a few blocks. Get the idea.
Okay, yeah, that can be like starting area for here.
Yeah, just be like, okay, we're gonna put one here, and then it'll land on the other side. It'll wrap around. Like, land over here. And then we can spread in more. Trying to map out where the branches will go.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then connect them. Having a plan.
Like the
Best way to start. Just having one completely built and then not knowing where everything else goes.
Yep.
Yeah, like this kind of stuff in between it then, or?
Yeah, it's gonna go over the roof of this building.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on right now.
Yeah. Gonna sleep.
Yeah, I'm sleeping right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just need one person sleeping on this server, so.
Cool.
I'm hoping that we make something that makes Birchie proud.
Yes. Is the goal.
So whatever you do not crouch and hit the warp fungus with the axe, because I think the lumberjack mod will take the whole thing out.
Oh no.
Ooh.
I haven't done it. I'm just giving you guys a fair warning.
Good.
Taking the axe off the hot.
Well, it's still a good thing for breaking it. Just don't crouch.
Yeah, but just not crouch. Okay, so it'll go down here, and then pop back out. Where, or should it come over this mountain? Take out this building. Like, trying to see where the crops go,
Mm-hmm.
and have it spread that way. Have it follow what he's already got down here.
Fell. I have to use some ender pearls on this, I can tell. I might have just thrown that one straight up. There we go.
Like, do we want to have it come under the road and go this way? Or do we want to have another branch off from this side and go over the mountain? Do you think that'd be too much? If it started over here and went over the mountain and went for the
Yeah,
other
that should
stable. Like, we could do it, like, through this mountain, kind of, and have it, like, burst out the other side.
Yeah.
Because then it would be less wood, but, like, very dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Hey, what is that? An Oria here? That's not Ori. That's actually Maddie. That is
Hello.
that is the voice of Hazel in the series that we're doing.
I'm just a little potato farmer.
Turned adventure.
Yes.
We're gonna have to be like solid, like continuous line. Just kind of like get the warp stuff dotted around.
Oh no, it's gonna be continuous. I'm just placing spots where I'm thinking
Mark,
it should
okay.
go. And then we're gonna, like, build it once we have a plan.
Okay.
Yeah, a little wireframe action.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Because then we can focus on getting, like, where it should be. And if
Mhm.
we need to come back, we all agree where it should be, but
Okay, you
then
can't.
we can just,
you
if
can't
we have
trample
to come
crops.
back and just fill it in.
Doesn't look like you can
Right.
trample crops.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because, like, it would be cool if it went through this mountain and came out the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And just burst out through here.
Kind of like.
Yeah. Yeah, and then just kind of took over this in, like, a couple different branches, like on both sides of the arch here. Came down, like a big clawed hand, just kind of scooping up
Yeah.
this building. Yeah. Then
There
it
wa-
went down into where the animals are.
There was an idea that I had, and I didn't really push it much because it's a lot of work. But I was actually considering reaching out to Birchie to see if he wanted our crew to make the rest of his season. Because the story sounded so good. Like, I was like, it's so cool not to continue it.
Yeah, it's like, how can you not do something so cool?
Yeah. And so,
It's so cool you'll want to make it happen.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
but
we're gonna need a lot more wood, so I'm gonna go back to my
yeah.
place and hopefully find some.
probably start farming it up here at this point.
Yes.
He did a great job building this. I feel so bad, like tearing a lot of
We're
this off.
adding, we're adding to it.
It's the next chapter, is what it is.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like when you buy a house and you put a fresh coat of adding to the value.
Yeah, fresh coat of evil
Yes.
roots wrapping things up to it.
Fresh coat of chaos.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, though, his idea was fantastic. I really, really am saddened that it didn't come to fruition. It was going to be so cool. Now, we could actually make, like, the blocks with us completely surrounded by the bark design. But that lowers the amount of blocks we have. And this is only a really quick scene, so we're not going to go too nuts on it as far as, like, making sure everything looks absolutely pristine. It's just supposed to be looking like it's overtaken, and I think we can pull that off without using those other blocks that we get less yield from.
Like which blocks?
That when you take like 4 warp stems and put them in your crafting grid, you get the. Oh no, it is a 1-for-1. Huh.
Nice.
That might be something because I thought you only get 3 of them when you do that, but that might be something they changed. Well, then what are we doing?
That might be
might as well
might
just
be
use
one
them.
of our special tree mods.
Yeah, that's a rocket. Yeah, oh yeah, that's way easier. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna do that then. Yeah, because we did make a couple of adjustments to the mod pack and adjust some recipes. So that might have been one of them at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for the trapdoor and the tree mod.
It's like the stairs. When you make stairs, that you get the, like 1-for-1 for each block that you put in. So because the scene is probably going to be set over by those birch trees right there, I'm going to be walking through the stables and be over by the birch trees, and I'm going to see this. I don't think we need to do much like over where the meeting area was or anything like that, or anything beyond the house right here that I'm working on. They can all look kind of
probably not
disheveled. Maybe a couple over here in the potato field also. But that's about it. So I never got a response back from Ori about the idea I had. I don't want to bother her. I've DM'd her at least 5 times. Yeah, maybe. I mean, again, it's Ori's server. I know that they all have their own things going on that get them either distracted or they're having technical complications, like in Ori's case.
Yeah, I'm looking over at how you're building. So are we mainly using the stems or the?
I'm starting with the stems for the roots itself, and then the wart I'm going to use kind of like as dressing on it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're starting with or is mainly the wood for the roots, and then we're gonna go back in with the accent.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to create the framework for the roots, so that then we could do the accent.
I only grabbed the warp blocks, so.
Yeah, I'm going back to get more wood, so that we can start farming a bunch of it. But we're gonna need a lot of bone meal.
Yeah, we are.
So if anybody's got bone.
We should have a bunch in the cottagecore cabin at spawn.
Okay, good.
Go down the ladder, and it's one of the chests on the right side.
Cool.
Like,
I have a zombie spawner, not a skeleton. Why I'm also like low on string and stuff.
Oh yeah, there's a skeleton spawner at spawn also.
Oh, nice.
It's over by Ori's place. There's probably a buttload of them there, of bones there too.
Okay.
This is actually what I enjoy most about Minecraft. Actually, is the building aspect. Just this is where I find my calmness, is when I'm building something in Minecraft.
Okay, so what's the third block that is associated with this ent?
The third lock?
Block.
Oh, third block?
We have the warped block, the warped stem, and like what's the third accent?
I'm guessing Podzol?
Okay.
I'm looking at it from the top. It's the Podzol or coarse dirt.
Warp
Dirt's
blocks. Warp block.
Yeah, warped block, warped stem, we need a third for an accent.
Yeah, it looks like Podzol. Podzol and warped, or Podzol and coarse dirt. like as far as the coarse dirt, that can be used for just uprooted ground. So like where the roots are coming out of the ground, you can actually have the ground like ripped up there.
Yeah. I just don't want to make a million trips back here, so I'm just okay. What can I grab right now?
And then we'll get as much done as we can on today's stream, and then we'll be working on this more even off stream. So the whole thing might not get done today, but that's okay.
Yes, that's why I'm trying to focus on the framework so that we can get as much possible planned out and agreed upon, and then we can go, okay, let's just get this done.
Let's just build.
We can just knock it out. Okay, we're gonna have to start farming some of this warped stem. It would be awesome if you could go grab bones while I grab all this stuff here. Please.
Okay.
I do have
Thank you.
Yeah, I do have the warped fungus the mushroom things that you grow. I do have some of those.
Yes, I did snag some from the waterfall cave.
Okay. Yeah, we kind of have
So I
storage
didn't-
things all over the place.
Yes. So I'm like, I'm hitting them all up on my way back to my house.
Uh-huh.
And now I'm at my house going through the big storage room.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, okay, now what?
Well, I love the Planet Crafter series #1. Nice, oh boy, I'm gonna butcher the name. I am sorry. Malachi? It's probably Malachi. It's probably really simple to say, and I'm just dirt. But Malachi, OMG, welcome. Love the Planet Crafter series. Good to hear. Yeah, I'm having a blast with Planet Crafter. It's actually gotten better as I've been playing it instead of like it getting stagnant. I've been having more and more fun, actually. So, yeah, Planet Crafter is a lot of fun. Glad to hear you're enjoying the series. It's okay. Yeah, I guarantee you it's my derpiness. So.
Oh, I am a silly goose because Finnegan made this awesome moss farm, which produces its own bone meal.
Hey!
Ah.
I got it right.
I'm so
Nice.
silly. Yes. Okay.
But yeah, what we're doing right here is we're working on building the set for the Next Nations and Nobles episode. This actually is not the set that we built. This is actually Birchie's set. Unfortunately, he dropped out, but his story was kind of partially integrated into mine, so we're kind of take it over, and we got to design this place to look as though it had progressed in his story. So we're going to be working on it a little bit today. I wish he could join us here, but he did not respond to my invite. But I said, hey, you mind helping us out with this thing? I mean, we're going to kind of wreck this place a little bit. It's supposed to look like it's being overrun by this evil stuff. So that's what we're working on right now. So the building is getting wrapped up by these roots that are coming out of the ground. So I'm just doing the wireframe of them right now, and then I'm going to go through and make them look pretty later. I think that's pretty good for the roots for what I got right now. Yeah, I'm thinking that's pretty good, That one right there can be changed, but at the same time, I don't know if it's super necessary.
Okay, I've got almost a stack of bone blocks, so that should give us a start.
Okay. If you do miss instead of what are the difference of these things called? I just reloaded the shaders on accident. What are they called? Warped hyphea is the one with the root or with the bark on all sides, and warped stem is the one where it looks like it's cut. If you do miss it, you can see a warped stem here or there. I don't think that's really a bad thing or a big deal. It is supposed to look kind of broken and evil, so probably it's a good thing to have that.
How do we feel about mangrove roots?
I think he used those to hiding
Yeah, they were
water in.
dotted around the place.
Yeah, he used them to put water in around places, keep everything hydrated.
Yeah, they look like.
Yeah, they look kind of like evil stems. Yeah,
evil swamp roots.
Bring them. Yeah, if you got a whole bunch, yeah, bring them.
Oh yeah, I got a whole bunch.
All right, so I'm gonna need.
I've been using them as mulch. I have so many.
I don't have any coarse dirt on me, so I'm going to. I figure I'll start a chest kind of back here. I figured I'll start chest back here by the nether portal, and anything that we do collectively to break it down, like trapdoors or whatever, we'll start dumping them in there as we build this thing.
I've literally been farming or mining diamonds so that I could go buy all of the shulker boxes. That was the last thing I was doing when I was on here, so that I could collect all like the blackstone and the deep slate and all that stuff.
There we go. That's all the stuff I've taken down from the building over there.
Yes.
I'm gonna take a quick trip back and grab some coarse dirt and stuff too. So.
Yes. Fix my axe one. Fix my pick while I'm here and make a hoe.
Yeah, I did hop on for about a half hour last night just to fill up that shulker box, but yeah, we're gonna probably need more.
Yes.
It's all right. Stream is gonna be a doozy of one anyway. I know some people have to get going, but coarse dirt is gravel and dirt. That is correct. Anyone? Who's coming inside? I just said a bunch of previous comment. I just said that that's all on Ori, and plus she's got technical difficulties she's dealing with her computer kind of being broken now. But yeah, I don't know. That's kind of her dealio. I'm just one of the content creators on here. I'm one of
what I was supposed to come grab.
I hate that when I do that, when you get all the way there and you forget.
Bone meal, if you.
Oh yeah.
Riskier, welcome. Oh yeah, here, Orskull. I can show you where that place is. I think we're beyond trying to worry about the economy, considering nobody really logs on anymore. So.
Hey, I pay for my shulker box.
Yes, well that's true. Pay for them if you can, but as far as like, we're supposed to be buying things from some people and whatever, and I don't think anyone cares at this point. I think we just gotta get the series done.
Yeah, we're not raiding people's bases.
Yeah,
but
no.
the shopping district.
We'll buy things. We'll buy things from the shopping district, but we're not going to be like, oh, I need this block. I have to get it from this person. They're not on anymore. How are we supposed to do that?
Yeah.
Right.
So, Ori had a skeleton grinder at her base, which is over here.
Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, I'll go grab bone meal. I get back, I'm like, I have no idea where I'm going.
So this was Ori's.
Why was I sent to the grocery store?
This is Ori's starter shack right here, and these trapdoors lead down into a grinder. All right, you got to have a little bit of faith, though. I think the bones, like you're gonna die. He is the one you just dropped down. I hope I'm right. Okay, you're good to drop down.
I see water. I hit my zoom button.
Now, last time, or the first time she showed me this, a mushroom had fallen down here and got stuck, and we crushed the back of the mushroom and killed ourselves. So.
Oh no.
But yeah, right here is a skeleton grinder, so there's skeletons right there. But then I think there's bones galore. Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Awesome.
I'm just gonna say we just take them, and if Ori really, there's also bone blocks here, but there's more bone blocks there. I say we just take them, and then if Ori's really upset by it, I'll pay her diamonds to bribe her to be not upset.
Yes, I will pay her diamonds and axolotls.
Oh, we don't have to worry about there not being bones. I'm taking like the axe out and they're refilling immediately.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. So grab as much as you can carry. I guess I can probably grab a bunch too. Although I do need to make room, keep room for coarse dirt here that I want to take out there. So yeah, we got bones. Yeah, we'll contribute to it there. And then the way you get back up is by going through the entrance way you just came in.
Water elevator.
I am Murloc. Alright, now I came back for coarse dirt. Coarse dirt and pods will probably a little bit, but mainly coarse dirt.
Yes, I don't have any pods, so if you have pods, that would be great.
I'll see what I got, and if not, I will find some.
Yes, I'll check the storage on my way through the nether portal.
So the Dynamap isn't really working these days. I don't know what happened to it, but I can't get it to load. I'm trying to think about where is a spot for course or for podzol if we don't have any. We need a mega taiga. Huh. I think it's just north. I think it's north of the starter island. There's a mega taiga there. There's also a, if I'm going off memory from months ago, but I think there's a mega taiga and a pillage outpost up there. Ah, yes, my diamond bodyguard. If you have an iron farm, you can make an abundance of poppies and put that in an auto compost. That's true, actually, and I do have an iron farm.
Oh, yeah.
I am the guy who sells iron on the server.
Yes, and we
so-
have an auto
Crafter.
moss farm.
Oh.
Just somebody has to stand there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the auto we have an auto crafter on the iron farm, so the output from the iron farm is iron blocks, which is really nice because I don't have to go down there and craft a bunch of them. Then it's underground. The iron farm's underground that we have built. I should go check on that, make sure it's still running. What am I looking for? I'm looking for coarse dirt. Here's dirt. Here's some podzol. Hold on. I think I still have 2 more shulker shells here that I can turn into a chest. Alright. And just so that I can differentiate between these, do I have any dye? Light gray dye. I could make a light gray shulker box. Sure. Big bam, there it is. It's like a shiny shulker box. Throw these back for right now. As much as I can get in there. Whatever, that's fine. Coarse dirt. I do have some of that. Not a lot, but I have some. I'll bring whatever I got, and then let's see if I can make some more. Dirt, regular dirt, and gravel. Bring a lot of that. A little bit of gravel there, not much. Grab whatever podzol I can. I really don't have a lot of gravel.
Are we farming more of the warp stuff at Birchie? Or
Yes.
okay. I didn't want to run over there with all the bones and be like, nope, wrong station.
Yeah, no, I'm headed there with stuff to make small tree farm for that.
I think that's all I got. I think that's all the material I got. That's not a lot. Alright, where's that dirt? Let's grab stacks of this too, and I'm gonna go to a place that I know of where there's gravel. The ocean. No, I could actually go to the ocean, but there's another place I know of. I think it had like a gravel beach alongside of it. I'm pretty sure it's to the east. Look at that lone tree out there. Yeah, we do have an
I
iron
love the
farm on
carp.
here, though. It's a lot of we did a lot. This server's been running for about a year now, and again, unfortunately, many of the people have kind of dropped out. I think it's constructive criticism here because I know how difficult it is to actually make one of these series. So I don't blame people for dropping out. But constructive criticism, I think the best thing that people can have when they try to take on an endeavor like this is a plan, like as far as like plan out your whole story so that you know at least where it's going. Because then when it comes time for you to do some of the stuff, but you're burned out, it's like, well, yeah, I'm burned out, but I know what I got to do. It's not that. It's because if you're burned out and you don't know what you're supposed to do, you can't let your creativity flow at all. You don't know what you're trying to do. So, let's say plan out your stories ahead of time.
May, what you were saying about like the mangrove root.
Yeah.
This works. That looks good.
Yes.
Waterlogged.
And we'll just set up a little farm for here. Where can we put it? There. in here. Because if it does disturb something here, we can fix it.
I have a
And I'm just...
I have a challenge for anyone out there who has a small YouTube channel of any kind. Actually, small or large. If you have a large YouTube channel, sure, go for it. But I challenge whoever out there to watch the Nations and Nobles series, which I think we've added it up recently. It comes under just under 2 hours. Watch Nations and Nobles series, and then give your best guess as to what the creature is. What the monster is. I gotta say, do it quickly because chapter 10 is gonna reveal what it is. So. Little heads up for everybody. Chapter 10 is going to reveal what the monster actually is. If you haven't figured it out already.
I'm gonna get all the cows over here. Don't accidentally get killed by a tree.
One.
I had more than one.
Let's see, Corsair and Podzol is found in
I just
old
tried to make
growth
gears in
areas.
the chat.
They're also the biome most common for lush caves. That could definitely be true. That might actually be true. Might be spitting facts right there. Dirt.
Dirt and dirt accessories.
Dirt and dirt accessories. I'm just making sure I pulled all the dirt out of here so that I can make coarse dirt. Got all the gravel out for right now. Coarse dirt. Okay, I think that's about all I'm gonna get for right now. So let's head on back. Do have some extra
Okay,
gravel
all the
here.
cows are safely tucked away.
Alright, that's probably enough. Probably enough right now. Yeet! I do have a fair amount of podzol too, so. If we're just using it sporadically, I don't think it'll be too bad.
Oops.
Yeah.
So I guess I could also give a recap for people who haven't seen the series as far as what's happened so far. The beginning of the season picked up where the first season left off. At the end of the last season, Beardo Max had grabbed the books of power that they had found in their season, and he threw them into lava. And it was only then that they found out that those things actually control reality. And with him destroying them, reality kind of got all broken. Hence why the name of the first episode is called Broken Reality. Oh, I don't need to be here. I need to go through the portal. Another portal. But he destroyed the books of power, and then everyone who was on the ship. Actually, while I'm here, I got a good chance to show this to people. Everyone who was on the ship that they were destroyed on, because he dumped down a bucket of lava and threw them in there. The ship ended up right there off the coast of this island that was very strange. Let's just dive down in here. This one. So the sunken ship from season 1 is right here, smashed in the water, the mast sticking out. And the people who were on that ship, for the most part, not entirely, ended up here on the island, confused and lost because their memories were completely wiped clean. They didn't know what had happened. Now, at the same time as they were destroying the books of power, in a completely different world, in the Zawa Together world, there was myself digging away at my volcano at my zoo that I'm building in the Zawa series. And it kind of blew up. I kind of hit a pocket of volcanic gas and blew up. So I got exploded at the same time that Beardo was destroying the books of power in the other world. And so when the energy from the reality being destroyed and hastily rewritten, combined with the volcanic explosion, I somehow got pulled into the world of Nations and Nobles. And so I literally fell out of the sky. But once I was here, I noticed that there's these other people I'd never met before here, and they didn't know who they were, and I didn't know who they were, but I did know who I was. So my memories remained intact. I just didn't know how I got here. And during our time on the island, I met all the nobles that had appeared there, and then we learned that we were trapped on the island because there's some kind of magical force keeping us on that island. Every time someone would row their boat away, they would just get lost and circle back to the island, or they'd go near the ocean monuments that were surrounding the island. There's like 5 of them, and they would get hit by one of the guardians, and it would teleport them back to the island. So we couldn't actually escape the island. We had no idea how to get off there. So in a meeting that we all got together and had, we determined that there's something inside of those ocean monuments that's keeping this magical force going. Our best guess was it was the Elder Guardians. So my solution to this was just to gut it, because I say repeatedly in the series that I've never ran into a solution I couldn't just run my sword through and get rid of it. So that was the plan, was to just go kill the Elder Guardians, and I'm sure it'll be fine. And so I do that. Being a skeleton, I don't have lungs, and I'm able to just go into the water. And as I get teleported back repeatedly, it turns out that I do end up clearing out the ocean monument finally. And when I do, there's a flicker of energy in the sky. It actually weakened the spell that was on us. But I'm exhausted, so I'm like, you guys got to take care of the rest of them. So they got to figure out a solution to how to stay underwater and stuff. That's in their episodes when you watch it. So, and when you pick up in my episodes again, then I say that they did manage to clear out the rest of them, and that the curse was broken on the island, and now we're ready to actually get out of here and go find something. It's episode 3 is the one where I actually work on clearing out the ocean monument. It's one of my favorite episodes because aside from the sweet montage, it's also the first time you get a glimpse at the antagonist of the film. Because that's what this is. It's a film, effectively. It's a Minecraft movie, but not like the one that was in theaters. But they should name that one the Minecraft movie. I don't know why they didn't. But
they did name that a.
Yeah, they named it a Minecraft movie, exactly.
So that they can make more.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Here's another Minecraft movie. The next one's gonna be. But anyway,
25, the 1.25 version.
Yeah, you get a glimpse of the main bad guy though at the end of the 3rd episode, because I make a reference about who knows what kind of adventures await us beyond these waves, implying that I can't wait to get out of here. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But when it goes across the ocean and shows you what's on the other side, there is something in a foggy cave that's got blood hanging out of the cave and is growling. It doesn't look very friendly, so you don't really know what that is. But that's the main antagonist for the story.
Hey, if you shift and cut down the bottom block,
Whole thing comes down.
The whole thing comes down.
That'd be a lot easier.
Yeah. It's the best thing since backpacks. And believe me, I love backpacks.
I feel like an idiot now.
It happens somewhere. I feel like that all the time.
You don't know until you know.
Yeah.
I feel like
you didn't know it was there.
Time.
I didn't know it was there until I accidentally shifted. That was a great day.
I mean, you're like chopping these down the old. I've chopped down like 5 of these the old-fashioned way.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, we do leave the island. I do run into some interesting characters. We meet a couple of bandits. Who apparently are hooligans that wreck people's places now. They ransack places, they steal stuff, they burn things to the ground, all that fun jazz. And the first character that we run across when we leave the island is Quinn. That's voiced by Tinnikin. And Quinn, she's living on a homestead by herself, just having a good old time. She's out collecting berries for jam at the time, but the bandits actually end up burning down her house. So she comes back to the whole thing on fire and destroyed, and there's nothing left. And she saw the bandits, but she wasn't about to cross them because she didn't want to die. So yeah, so that was Quinn. That was our very own Tinnikin's character. But she, having nothing left, she decides when I come across her, she decides to join up with me. So hopefully you reach 1 million someday. That would be amazing. I'm gonna go play Planecrafter. Have a good day. Oh yeah, have fun with Planecrafter. That's a great game. Great game. But yeah, she ended up losing everything in the fire, so she has nothing left. So she's like, all right, well, I mean, I got nothing here, so sure, I'll join up with you, weird skeleton man. And and so she joins the quest to form a new nation. That's what I'm setting out to go do. And we actually do pull off finding a spot, but while we're looking for a place, there's this other lady, Hazel, who is in the chat right now. She's in the voice chat.
Hello.
Her and her husband are farming potatoes out in the middle of their homestead out in God knows where. And because they live way far away from town, as their conversation implies. So, but while she's out there, she has her basket full of potatoes, so she goes into the barn and she leaves her husband alone out there. Well, while he's out there, he hears her call to him from the woods that she dropped her basket and she could use a hand. And he's very confused by this because he thought she went into the barn, which she did. But he's like, what? So he goes into the woods wondering what's going on. Like, where are you? You know, what's happening? And while he's there, he gets grabbed by something very violently, and he gets yanked away, and he's gone. And he's just gone, you know. And so when Hazel comes back from the barn and wondering where he is, she's trying to call out to him, but then she stops because she hears this blood-curdling scream out in the woods. And so she goes running out to try to find him, and she sees some monster ripping him to pieces.
Very traumatic.
So so she just bolts. She just runs out of there because there's no saving him. He is gone. And so she runs out of there trying to get away from this thing. And as she's running away, she ends up running into myself and Quinn. So we end up providing her a place to stay, a place to not be eaten by this monster, you know. And so we start getting a shelter going and whatnot. But when we found this location where we were going to settle down, it's by the base of a mountain, I accidentally fell into a cavern that had a weird temple underneath it, or a weird temple in it. And we explored this temple trying to figure out what it is. But we have no clue. The only thing we do find is this brand new pristine room in the back of it, which doesn't make any sense because if it was an old place, why is the place brand new? We don't know. But there's a book inside it, and the book is called The Book of Parallel Realities. I don't think it needs seeds. I think we can pitch those. The Book of Parallel Realities. And so we take the book, we go to the surface, and then that's when we find Hazel running out of the woods coming at us. So we don't really get much chance to look into what that book even is. But it is clearly something, you know. So it's AKA the MacGuffin. So it'll play a larger role later for the most part. Actually, a much larger role later. But anyway, so we got this temple underneath the area where we're going to be building. It had a book inside of a chamber that didn't look destroyed or disheveled, much like or unlike the rest of the chamber. And it's got a statue of a book on one side in the temple, and it's got the stone throne kind of in the middle of it, and then that's about it. It's just some crumbling pillars and stuff. And we end up finding out quickly that we're going to run out of food because there's people that are flocking into our nation because they heard that there's a town going up here. They want to be part of it because they all, much like Hazel, they live very far away from town, and so they would like to actually have a sense of community and live closer to people,
and not get eaten.
And then as we get more settlers as the story progresses, because they find out quickly that there's this monster that's out there that's eating people, and they're not all about that, so they'd rather join up and strength in numbers kind of thing. So
we move the skeleton horse, Addie.
Yes.
He's a little distracting.
We end up having to take a trip to Berkshire here, or I take a trip to Berkshire here to get food because Birchie invited me to come see his place before I left the island, and so here I am. I need food, and he's known for being the guy with all the food, and so here I am for some food.
Here, feed me.
Yeah, hello, hi friend, give me food. And that's why I end up here in the first place. And while I'm here, he's currently having a festival, for the first harvest festival, where I actually do get a golden carrot. And I also run into several other nobles while I'm here, and one of them is Baloo. And Baloo hears about this temple that I have underneath my base, or underneath where we're starting this nation, and he is fascinated by this. He's been spending this entire season exploring temples and stuff in the jungle, and he wants to come see it. So he is going to come back with me to Avondale to see this. I do warn him about this monster, though, that's in the area that's killed at least 2 people, and yeah, we don't really know what it is. And he's like, whatever. You know, it's danger. I live for danger. That's fine. Well,
there's a big scary bear.
Yeah, he is a big scary bear. So, so he joins us in Avondale, and then when we get back, everybody is fed and stuff. We do find out at the end of that episode when he's going to be joining us, though, that the bandits found out that Avondale is being constructed, so they're probably on their way. But yeah. When I do get back, I do show Baloo the temple. He is interested and fascinated by this. He starts having memory flashes, actually, while he's there, which is interesting. But he can't quite piece together what they mean. So he just kind of keeps those to himself. But the flashes he has, in case you guys don't know, or that part might have confused some people if they hadn't seen Season 1, the flashes he was having were visions from Season 1. They were visions of when he found, or when he joined them and found the chambers where the books of power were. That's what he was seeing. So, just in case you're wondering, that's what those flashes were. But he comes up with a theory that the temple underneath our developing nation here is actually some type of temple set to worship something. And I jokingly say maybe books, because of the book statue and stuff like that. And he actually says it wouldn't be too far-fetched. He's found that regular items sometimes can hold some incredible properties, and it's not uncommon for people to then worship these items. So it's possible. He even points out that a bow that he found on the island, he thought was just a regular bow, but he recently learned that when you shoot it, it shoots fire arrows. So that's something new. It's so standard little piece of equipment, but it has a magical property to it. So he thinks it's not uncommon that people might be worshiping some type of book. So he also then sees the back room where the Book of Parallel Realities was, and he is very confused by that. Why is it brand new? Because it looks like it's less than a year old. So he goes and he just ponders that one, but he goes and reads the Book of Parallel Realities, and he and I come to the same conclusion that basically it seems as though there should be a way to use the Book of Parallel Realities to get over to another reality, cross over to another reality. But the only thing that it describes is that you need a strong will. And for whatever reason, that's not working whenever I read it or anyone else reads it. We don't really understand, other than maybe our will isn't strong enough. And as Baloo questions me, because he knows that I wanted to find a way back to my zoo back home, he discovers that the reason why it's not working for me is because I actually seem to start caring about about this world that I find myself in. Therefore, my will isn't strong enough to actually take me back to mine yet, because I care about this place too much. So my time here has made me grown fond of it, basically. So with that knowledge in hand, we have to try to find somebody who is strong, who does have a strong enough will, possibly, to actually send me back, or if I even wanted that. I'm kind of stuck in a spot right now where I kind of see this place as my home. So it's tough for me to leave at the moment. While that's all going on, the bandits show up. The bandit leader shows up. He's happy to see this because he's been looking for somebody to fight. So he shows up, starts talking trash. I go and confront him and tell him to leave. He's not welcome here, and he doesn't want to. So it ends up resulting in us drawing our weapons, getting ready to fight, but we don't even get a chance to, because the monster shows up and literally pulls him away from us right in front of us. And so he gets ripped to pieces out in the woods someplace by this monster. And I go giving chase to the monster to try to kill it. Again, with my mindset of, I haven't run into anything I can't just run my sword through just to get rid of it. I'm very familiar with how Minecraft works. It shouldn't be a problem. The problem is, this monster is not something in Minecraft. It's not a mob. So if you guys are watching along thinking, what mob is this? It's not a mob. I'll tell you that right now. It's not a mob. It's an actual monster. So yeah, it's going to have to. We're gonna have to do some work to bring it into the series, just so you know. But
I keep accidentally stripping logs. Like you just mash the button for the bone meal, and then just nope, you're gonna strip the log instead.
yep. But this
I'm sure we can make it work.
this monster though, it turns out is not something I'm used to facing, and it ends up kind of wrecking my face pretty bad. So I don't come out of that unscathed. I come out of that really messed up and in desperate need of help, which I do get from Quinn and Baloo. They follow me out into the woods when I give chase, and they actually find me and get me back out of there. But I'm kind of unconscious because I am supposed to be dead. The only reason why I'm not dead is because I ate one of Birchie's golden carrots. Which is where I got that here, where we're at right now. So, it takes like 6 days or 7 days for me to wake up, but I finally do. More people have gone missing in that time. The place is kind of it's being developed, but everyone's terrified because of this monster that's out there. And so, what do we do? How do we handle it? That's kind of where we're at right now in the series. That we recently just had a clue because Baloo, after I woke up, Baloo was dipping out. He was like, "Yeah, I've had enough of this scary stuff. I'm out of here. I'm going back to my jungle." So he left. He built another portal. He gathered obsidian for our nation. He built another portal and he left because Ori has been building tunnels in the Nether and he's connected to it. It's a way to escape this city to get out of here with that monster in the woods. I end up using the Nether tunnels in the last episode to go visit Ori because I don't really have anyone else I can ask about this monster. And maybe Ori knows something, maybe. It's a big question mark because they all lost their memories, so it's kind of hard to say they will know anything at all. But, as luck would have it, Ori actually has been doing some adventures and research inside the Nether, and she actually did find some hellish-looking library in the Nether that had a very charred-up book that had a list of various creatures and monsters from around the cosmos. And the one that she thinks this one is actually from a page that is, for the most part, destroyed, so she can't read everything on it. But she says it's probably that thing. And what Baloo's suggestion was before he left Avondale was that we use the Book of Parallel Realities to try to reach out across the cosmos and talk to somebody from another reality. See if they can help us. And then he left. Because he's like, yep, all right, that's my last bit of advice, deuces. And so that's
all I can do.
Yep, that basically.
Self-preservation.
He's got a good point though. And so yeah, he took off and he left, and that's it. So he dipped out of there. And at the end of all this, thanks to what Ori told me, I decided to reach out to Vintage Beef because one thing that page told us is that this creature hails from Canada, and so Beef is from Canada. So I'm messaging Beef, and I'll see what he has to say. Hopefully the Book of Parallel Reality works. Hopefully we get some kind of answer back. Forgot this was having. Welcome, Peter. And hopefully we actually can stand a chance against this monster. That's basically where we're at, Nations and Nobles, at the moment. And without giving away any of the further details, so I will tell you that what the monster is kind of cool, kind of creepy, kind of cool. Some of you, I think, have already figured it out, and that's all right. But that is finding out what the monster is not, I repeat, not the big twist this season. Yeah, there we go. Try to get people enticed into watching. It's not the big twist. That big twist is coming up here. I'm thinking that the real reveal of the twist will be at the end of episode 11. That one is going to make you guys crap your pants if you're a fan of Nations and Nobles.
I don't want it.
But yeah, it's been very difficult writing this story because, one, getting everyone else's stories integrated in, and two, tying it into the server story, which there is supposed to be an overall server story. They didn't really come up with one this season, so I kind of came up with one, and I think it's pretty good. Hopefully you guys like it. I'm making it either way, so hopefully you guys like it.
You're gonna like it.
I'm gonna make it either way. I can't guarantee you'll like it, but I can guarantee you it will get made. So, so yeah, that's the plan. The big twist happens at the end of episode 11 or chapter 11. I'm excited for that part. That's gonna be really fun. But basically, there's two stories running in tandem this season. There's the story of Avondale with the monster and how we're going to deal with it. And then there's the overall story of Nations and Nobles. That involves more of the Book of Parallel Realities, what's going on underneath the Avondale, things like that. So all I can do is hope you guys like it.
A full chest of work block now.
All right.
That's
Full double
good.
chest.
Okay, I think we've got enough to start really getting into the building.
Oops, I got started already.
Well, of course. I meant like this side of the river, which I destroyed. I am going to destroy the bridge because the roots are looking for water, but also like get this crap out of my land.
I also made some of these natty. Tossed them to you.
Sorry, my thing is full. What's it?
There's the mini blocks.
Oh, cute!
Oh, yeah, the little
head.
Nice.
Yeah, they have ones for the stems.
That's amazing. Love it. I love
You
the
need a
mini
stone
blocks. They're
cut-
so.
I don't know if there's a stone cutter around.
We can make one. I've got stone and iron.
We have the power.
Have the power. The power of Maddie. And not maniacal
Powerful.
laughter.
But yes, Peter, welcome. Oh, I guess one last thing I forgot to add in with that recap is I actually do wake up. I guess, well, yeah, that's probably implied since I went to go talk to Ori, but slept walk to Ori. There, hopefully that looks like a root kind of protruding out of the ground.
Yeah, I'm not making them pretty yet. I'm just putting where they're gonna live.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna need to be fine detailing, which I figure we can do at our leisure.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna quickly go on until this.
Sorry?
I was gonna farm a little bit more because my axe is almost in.
Oh, okay.
So figured my off.
Maybe thickened up a little bit. Yeah, something like that. Like a root of pure evil.
The root of all evil.
Yeah, I found the root of all evil. It's right there.
It's right there.
Alright, from over here where this is going to get the picture, or where the shot's going to be from. How's this look? Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Definitely looks like it's being taken over by that stuff.
Oh. I haven't looked out of the where we were farming for a while.
Surprise!
Look like a bunch of evil has arisen.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Yeah, just the
So
super
creepy.
subtle evil.
Perfect.
Alright. Just from destroying some crops to make way for some of the builds and stuff like that, I've collected half a stack of wheat. This place is bountiful. Holy cow. No wonder Birchie settled here. Yeah, I really do wish that he would have finished his story. Seriously, like, I feel bummed about that because it was so good. I'll make like smaller roots sticking up out of the field here where the golden carrots used to be planted. Yeah, little guys like that. Now, it's kind of important that all the carrots are gone.
Bucket of water will take care of that.
Ah, that's alright. These are planted by hand, I'll remove them by hand.
Fair.
It's important that they're gone for the kind of the whole reason why why I'm out here. Fendari? Well, yeah, I sure hope I said that right. If I didn't, I apologize. It's my own derpiness. I do apologize. Hello, Grimer. How excited are you for Toxicity? I am pretty stoked. I haven't seen really anything on it yet. I know it's coming out on the 17th. I know the you can play like the beta version or whatever that they got right now. But I've been avoiding that because I want to dive on into it head first. No warning.
For what now?
There's a new map coming to Planet Crafter.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun. Now, if you are keeping up with the current season of Planet Crafter, actually, I'm kind of at the end of Selenia. There's not much left to do. So, that means that I am primed in position to start a new season. Dump these carrots.
Put some of the mini blocks on one of the rook GReimer.
Yeah. If it was still a bit more of an active server, I would actually see if we could get someone to do a data pack to make the carrots, which normally would look golden, make them look dead, and then just leave them.
That would be cool.
But
Bean carrots,
yeah,
sickly moldy.
but it doesn't look like many people are still playing. So, oh, we're also looking for the new content, though. Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Actually, I'm most stoked about the Moons update that they did already. I mean, we've already been taking advantage of that with the whole Selenia playthrough, but I'm most stoked for that one because the ability to travel to other planets. Yeah, so it's still, it makes the storytelling a lot easier for me. I don't have to come up with a reason why we're on the same planet over and over. It's like the first 3 seasons, that's all it was me trying to come up with a reason why I'm still here. Yeah. Sunday already. Wow, the weekend already blew by. Hopefully everybody remembered daylight savings. Traveling to all planets. Planet save I got a bit weird and had to manage. Probably need to invest more time into it. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really dove into it, any of that yet. I just know that you can travel from a planet you've terraformed to another one. So I'll do that. Sounds like a good time. Now I'm thinking that I still have all of my blueprints unlocked and everything, so probably will go a lot easier once I get to this other planet. Although I'm still gonna need the resources to do it, so even if I have the blueprints unlocked, it's not really gonna matter if I don't have the resources to build the machine. So. I might have to deliberately handicap myself so that I don't have like a 2-episode season. You stop sharing. Hey, Purple, welcome. Yeah, Purple. I was actually I was challenging people if they have a small YouTube channel or if they have a large YouTube channel. It doesn't really matter. To try to make a video recapping the season so far and see if they can figure out what the monster actually is. Some people have guessed it already. I'm not confirming or denying anything. I'll have to just wait and see. But it is. I did say that the monster is going to be revealed at some point. Like, you will see it actually.
Hey, Or, does this look cool? It's just like a random spike.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Good.
Oh yeah, we're destroying Berkshire right now. Just in case you're wondering.
Just so you know, we're destroying things.
Yeah, in case you're wondering what we're doing right now, we're absolutely wrecking Berkshire. I feel bad because I really wish Birchie was here to help out with this part, you know, because this is his story after all. But he kind of discontinued his story, so there's parts of it that are supposed to be integrated into the one I'm doing. Don't know what else to do. I did message him asking if he'd be here for this too. He didn't respond, so I don't know what to tell you. I can't.
It's our server now.
Yeah. It's like he's not.
I kid.
He made a post already about how he was going to discontinue his series, so it's not like he's going to use this anymore. So.
Daddy, did you make that stone cutter or?
No, but we can make one.
Okay. Just because I think some of the mini warp stems look good.
Definitely. So
Yeah,
where
maybe.
should the next, like, tendril or root or thingy? Oh no, we
Yeah.
got unwelcome visitors.
Ah,
Oh, they're in formation.
they're in attack formation. But it is important that
guy
there are
with the
no more
banner.
carrots here.
Shoot the guy with. Aw, he was gonna shoot the guy with the banner.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, but that doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, no, yeah, you just
The
take them out.
ominous.
Yeah. You got
Okay,
potions
I
now.
thought I forgot about raids.
I always do that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I am trying to save all these carrots I'm
Yeah,
uprooting
that's a
though.
cool spike.
I need more space. I need more inventory space.
Okay, so we've got 2 coming off of the main.
Oh, wait. Did you make one?
Oh.
Or-
Sorry. I got distracted. Ooh, landscaping, my favorite.
I can't confirm what nuked Berkshire because it was never actually made. There's a I explained at the top of the stream about how
There you go.
Berchie's story was going in a direction where he was going to run into something that was unnatural, basic, or it was actually extremely
Too
natural. It was
natural.
too natural, yes. Yeah, so he had to. His story was kind of
You want
supposed to
some?
lead to tragedy, actually.
I'll do that. Nice head.
Oh, they do have a warp.
I'll do
here.
that later once we get where
Okay.
the roots are gonna be.
He does have a fast travel warp here.
He does?
Yeah, I saw the silhouette of it right here. Yeah, right here. What's it called? What is your name? It doesn't have a name. There's
Name
no. Oh no, it's just called Berkshire. How do we not see it? Oh, hold on, wait. I bet you I know how. No.
Didn't connect it.
No, I think we were just blind.
Hmm.
We might have just been blind. Hey, Virtue got eaten. Well, his whole story was actually kind of leaning more towards tragedy. In the end, yeah, it was a doozy of one. I really wanted to see it.
Chickens might have ate.
Sorry?
The chicken might have jumped out over one of the butts.
That's okay. can make more chicken. That one didn't have a name tag. It's actually right here.
Inventory management. Yeah, Virtue story. Like I said, I'm still bummed about that because when he was explaining the premise of it, I was like, yes, do it. Never thought I'd be the one having to build on part of his set though. Maybe Birchie got eaten, possibly. So the golden carrot here. Now this isn't. They don't look golden because I don't have that resource pack enacted. I wonder if I could just activate that resource pack. Golden carrots. Done. Yeah, see, they look like golden carrots down there then. Now they don't look like it in your inventory because they're not supposed to. Plot twist: purpose the creature and she got hungry. Exactly. But yeah, they look like golden carrots in the ground here. With that resource pack on. Alright, I think that's all of the carrots. So the carrots are the big one. They have to be gone. All right. This is one of several builds that we actually have to get built for the rest of the season. So there's going to be probably more streams coming out from Nations and Nobles until we're done with the season at least. At least on GReimer Gaming there will be. I can't speak for anyone else.
GReimer Gaming, where the show goes on.
Yeah, the show goes on no matter what. Oh, that's true. Actually, I left a good whole heartfelt thank you to everybody in our little private Discord, actually, for everybody who helped, including the folks here right now with Maddie and Orskull. Because this season wouldn't have been possible without everyone, including the people who have dropped out, because the stuff they built, like look at Birchie's place right here. This is incredible. We would have, I don't know how we would have got this into the story correctly if without them. So, yeah, that's big help. Even with him dropping out, that's a big help. So him dropping out didn't help, but him being here while he was here and working on this was a massive help. So
I might need some of the carrots you're ripping out.
Are you hungry?
There's some over here.
I have pork chops for now, but depending on how long we're building.
Yeah, I got some pork chops too. I was gonna try to avoid eating the. Well, I suppose we got more of a return on investment. I was gonna try to avoid them in case we ever want to replant them.
Right.
We'll be able to replant.
But yeah, this everybody from Ori and her tunnel and castle that she built, and yeah, Tinnikin and I built the island that her castle's built on, but that's a joint effort, Baloo and his involvement and everything, everyone who built everything on the starter island, the whole getting invited to the server in the first place, stuff like that, you know. Definitely would not. This is one of those kind of the only time this series is going to be on the channel is because of how rare it is, you know, to get this many people working on something and still see it through to the end. Yeah, it's a tough thing to do. Very tough thing to do. And with us having only 3 episodes left, whew. Yeah. Purple Pro, where the show never freaking ends. Yeah, there's only 3 episodes left in this one. Episode 10 is going to be a doozy. Episode 11 is really, really going to be a doozy. Do not miss episode 11. And episode 12 will be the conclusion that kind of wraps everything up. Yeah, episode 11. Holy cow. Oh, I missed a thing that Fender. I'm saying that wrong. I know I am. Left a comment. Ooh, I like presents. Ooh, heck yeah. I try to travel to all the planets. Say I got a bit weird, hard to manage. Probably need to invest more time into it. You can take X resources with you. It feels a bit cheaty. Yeah, like I might limit myself and just limit myself to the resources on the planet, unless it's some specialty thing I need to get brought over. There's a zombie underground here somewhere.
Or I like how you brought it inside. Then it looks like a hand. I like that.
That's what I thought we were going for at first.
Yes,
you were saying, like, can it hook around?
Yeah, I like how it hooks around in here, and how it also goes into the ground so that it can come up again over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then later we'll terraform and do some, like, dirt and stuff.
Right.
Like, make holes and put in some more stuff. Do the detailing later.
Are you talking? Pro's talking like a time travel thing where the creature's actually me, but from a future where I never made it back home to the zoo. Yeah, that could be a good story. That'd be incredible. That was kind of the premise of the Flash season 5. I think it was. It's Avatar. Spoiler.
Last Airbender?
Not that one. All right, I guess it's time to destroy the wheat field now. This will also really resonate because the people who watch the episode where I go to Berkshire will see how beautiful it actually looked at one point in time, and now with it being all evil and overgrown. I also am out of warp stem, so I gotta get more of that.
Yeah, we're working on farming more. We did some building and now we're farming again.
Okay.
Got a lot of block, but not a lot of stem.
Mm-hmm.
Can we bone meal warped block?
I think
No, I mean, like, can we turn it into bone meal?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, we can. I've been doing it to, like, the root stuff. Like the other plants that you get out of it.
We have a lot of that.
I'm gonna take a little trip and see if I can't get some from the source here. Get a few more stems from the source. It happened in Buzz Lightyear also. Oh yeah, I did hear about that one. I never actually watched the new movie that they made on that. Most people are like, oh, how could you not? I never really got into Toy Story. Like, I watched like the first 1 or 2, I think, and that's it.
To be honest, 4, I don't think it's watching. 1 and 2 are good.
Mm-hmm.
3 is alright, in my opinion. Then 4 feels like stretching it out.
I just realized I did not need to come here. There was a warp stone at Berkshire. I could have just done it there. Because I want to go to Nether Base. Welcome to Ori's castle.
They're making it fit the voice. I don't know.
One local's not happy with it.
How have they not run out of story yet?
I don't know. I'm not gonna make any spoilers, but like how 4 ends, I don't know how they're making it fit.
Ow.
Probably another new child. Or rehashing the same issues.
Who knows?
Usually what happened.
Well, I assume neither of you.
No, I stopped after 1.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
For Toy Story.
Oh yeah, no, I think I might have seen 2.
Yeah.
I may have watched a lot of The Land Before Times, but I stopped after 1 Toy Story.
To be honest,
I did watch a few Land
Toy
Before
Story 2 is
Times.
probably my favorite of the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I already feel bad when my stuffed animals are upside down. I don't need to think about them being sentient.
On what?
The fungi seem to grow taller when there's more than 1 or 2 planted next to each other. Yes. Good.
Here
Hack
for
to get
free.
more. Yeah, that one needs to be filled out a little bit and the ends trimmed up because it's all
Like a little girl.
it's all the chopped off blocks. Yeah, I just tried to make an arch. And I
Yeah.
figured we'd fill it in later. This spike is finished though. This just needs a little bit of decorations, which would
You decide you're gonna start painting. That'd be great. Painting's tough.
Painting is
My mom does
awesome.
that. Why is there always gotta be lava everywhere in the nether?
Yeah, like Grandma, you were bringing up like the Buzz Lightyear movie. I don't think Buzz Lightyear movie Toy Story other than... Could be wrong.
You don't think it had much to do with the Toy Story movie, you said?
Yeah, the Buzz Lightyear movie, I think, has a character. I don't think it has anything to do with
Yeah.
the rest of the
I think
franchise.
it's a precursor to the doll that
Oh,
is
geez.
in
Yeah.
Toy Story.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Yeah, because they had Buzz Lightyear shows. I remember watching some of those growing up.
Yeah.
Might be why I didn't do so good.
Yeah.
It's like, it's all about Toy Story. Then people watch it, and then word of mouth spreads that's not about Toy Story. Ooh. Word of mouth is still the best advertisement you can get in film. Or worst.
Oh, what the hell?
Fallen and you can't get up?
Come with Tom Cruise.
Possibly.
What? Go if he'd help.
Probably why I'm burning. I could keep falling.
I'm getting a whole lot of warped blocks as well.
Yeah.
A little bit of stem.
A lot of blocks. or there's a pink bed over there. Sleep in
Okay.
it. Thank you.
Yeah, that is one of the trickiest things when you're creating like a lore-heavy story. Purple is trying to temper yourself so that you just include like whatever focus point of the story you're going for in this version of the story, so that you don't just start off with the sequel before you finish the first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have that trouble with my writing.
Yep.
Like, sequel! But I haven't finished this one.
Mm-hmm. My S key wasn't working for a second there. I was like, what am I running into? And then it was, oh, nothing.
Oh crap! I'll be back. I forgot I have to.
Gotta do something. All right.
I will be back.
All right.
Fun.
Bye.
Kind of got all robotic there. I don't know what he has to do, but he's got to do something.
Gotta do it right now.
Whatever it is, he's got to take care of that. I hope whatever that is goes well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, I got a couple stacks of this warp stuff. Probably about all I'm going to get for this trip. I got a whole lot more warped wart blocks again. So, for those of you who do watch the series, oh, that's a tree. I just or the wall I just ran into. For those of you who do watch the series, oops, I just look over at chat with that landing right there. This part here, right here, might look a little familiar. Just a wee bit. I had one scene here. I need to pick up my sister from work. Oh, that's where he's going. Okay. Well, I hope that goes well. Yeah, the original does have a good ending point. People need to read, or don't, or won't need to read the sequel for the original to make sense for stuff. It literally exists because I'm too attached. All right. So yeah, this is the hellish library that Ori phoned. But this was another stream. I think this was our last stream we did. Was here? So. Coming in for the kill. Dive bombing for the XP. Didn't get it. Ori's castle. There's a warp force right here. I don't know why I'm traveling so far to get this stuff. Just like to get out and see the world sometimes, you know. Berkshire, look at that. It is there. I don't know why we couldn't see that. Here, gonna start new routes right here. Didn't realize my mic was so bad. It was just kind of cutting out every once in a while. Or hopefully, if Birchie sees this, because I know that back when we were first getting going, when he was still really active on the server, he and Jelly were enjoying the hell out of the series we were making. So I'm hoping that when they see this, they like it.
We can hope. We will do our best for them.
You hear that, Birchie? We're destroying your build for you. I'd like to think we're adding to its history. Yeah, we'll go with that. Work on the other series too, though. Okay, like 5 big ones is kind of the idea. Nice. Yeah, storytelling. It's a lot of fun. When it comes to translating it to film, it's often you got to follow the KISS theory, then the keep it simple, stupid. Because it's difficult sometimes to adapt things from books to film. You have a much more limited amount of time in filmmaking. That looks pretty creepy. I just grab it onto the wall, the cliff edge there.
Yeah. Have you seen this side yet?
Yeah, I popped over there briefly. I didn't really look around too much yet.
We've added quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
That one goes over here. Arch is over here, destroys the bridge, goes into the water because they want water. This one comes through the mountain and takes over this building, and then comes up here in the river with this giant spike.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have another arch that comes up in the middle of this. I'm thinking one over here, another arch over here, once we finish, like, farming all of this, and then the one that's stabbing into the barn over here just needs a little bit of... They all need a little bit of, like, fine-tuning on the arches and stuff.
You could leave the skeletal horse in there then.
Oh yeah, totally. Totally. But yeah, we're just getting the framework, but I think it's working.
Why did you put your name into the goblet of fire, Harry? Dumbledore said calmly. Yeah, I know, that's the best one.
Calmly.
Right, you gotta put that into more... You gotta make that a little bit more exciting for Hollywood. As Dumbledore runs up to Harry and gives him a kick across the face. What?
How dare you endanger yourself after all the things I did to keep you safe?
After all the things I did to endanger you.
Yep. Because that's what he did.
Oh yeah, this place is looking... I like the idea of having these little roots here. Like, this is the epicenter of all of it. So...
Yes.
I might actually do a little bit of work on the landscape itself here then, if this is the epicenter of all of it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Like a pit of
Because
evil.
it does look like the epicenter, the way you explained it.
It's emanating out from this area here. I got a little pit of evil in here or something. That'll definitely have to take more time to do, though. That's more than just adding some roots and decorating up the area, though. That's gonna take some serious time.
Some deep landscaping.
Mm-hmm. Probably some glass also. I'm thinking light blue glass. You know, like the glass layers where it looks like a pit, an endless pit or something.
Yeah.
This is actually a lot of work. This shot is only going to be just like a couple seconds. it's
Seconds?
Yeah, like we're talking like 20 seconds, maybe 30 seconds or something like that. So it's a lot of work for just something. But that's what we do. That's what we do here. Like, we always make sure that the sets look good. You sound so saddened by that.
It's so pretty here.
It is. That's the reason why we're... well, that's not the reason why we're revisiting it. We're revisiting it because the story deems it so. But yeah, that's why we're taking the time to do this justice and actually make it look good. Sleep. Sleep. Trying to sleep is not working. Come on. You can do it. Put you back into it. Running start. Hi da 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 da. Nope. Come on, that looks like sunset. I see stars. It's fine.
Yeah, almost.
There we go. Actually, I think I've discussed this on other streams too. But speaking of films and things that don't really match up with the books and stuff, obviously that line of Dumbledore said calmly, but in the movies, you look, he just bum rushes them, basically pins them to a table. But here I'm gonna mark out the evil area here with shroom lights.
Yes.
That way we know where to come back and actually dig this thing out. And it doesn't have to be a perfect circle either. This can be all jagged looking.
Yeah, we want a little bit of jagged.
There's something like in this area. But so yeah, there's an actual true in the film industry. It's one I think script of a days, 2 weeks. Probably just this one for today, or Skull, as far as for the stream. But there's plenty of other projects we got to work on in coming up here. Alright, so basically we don't need to build roots or anything inside of this area because we got to do some serious landscaping here before we get there.
Okay.
So hopefully you guys appreciate these kind of streams where you get to see it all come together, like a little bit by bit, you know, because then when you look at the episode when it comes out, you'll be able to be like, oh, I remember them building that whole place. Uh-huh. That you did. Yeah, I think I stashed all the dirt and stuff that I had going for me.
Oh, go check the,
I got more in my shulker box, though.
Okay. I was like, we've got a lot. Do have more.
Now, these roots you gave me, I gotta start incorporating these more because they look awesome. Really good and evil and creepy.
Yes.
All right. What if we build a one ripping through the floor of a building, of course, building around the existing structure, not exactly destroying it. Let's see. Purple says season 1 Beardo makes the world go bye-bye as a villain. Season 2 Beardo ... Yeah. No, I mean Beardo actually he's traveling Australia at the moment. So that's the reason why he didn't do season 2 is because he had a story-wise he had a good excuse for why he wouldn't be involved in it, and then he also isn't able to upload constantly, so that's kind of why he disappeared when the reality was hastily rebuilt. He wasn't on the island, so that's why you don't see.
Season 2, Beardo goes bye-bye.
Yeah. Beardo in real life goes tour. Beardo tours Australia. So, but that would be the reason why you don't see Beardo around. And I think there's this one over here too that I did. But he was actually in my series. He's in the first episode when it's a flashing back. Plot twist: everyone got sent here, and Beardo got sent to the real world. It's all connected.
Yeah.
Although I do like where you're thinking. That's a lot better because I've been telling people for a while now that the events of season 1 do play a role in season 2 here. So it's not like this is a totally separate story where you don't have to worry about the events of season 1 at all. You do get the idea of what's going on in the story just by watching my season. It's not like you have to go watch all of season 1. But yeah, a lot of people have been basically pretending like season 1 didn't exist. So they're like, yeah, whatever. And they just kind of go on from there. Not I say. Season 1 was important for the story, so hopefully people who have watched it will definitely get a good kick out of it. To say it's all connected, that would actually be true. That's a true statement. Season 1 is connected to season 2. And that is the biggest thing that blows my mind when people haven't really watched what we're doing over on Avondale and stuff. And they're like, yeah, I just watch for the Minecraft content or something. Like, okay, that's weird. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, maybe it's just because you like the people's personalities. That could possibly be. But it is strange that you watch a lore-focused SMP for something other than the story. I think that's a little bizarre. I guess maybe, just like I said, maybe the people's personalities, the bright personalities, it makes you smile, you know, in which case then I greatly understand it. But yeah, this whole story thing, you know, that we got going on, it ties in with season 1, even though I wasn't in season 1. A lot of effort went into making sure it did tie into season 1, so... If you think about it, all those people got eaten because of Beardo. That's true. Sorry, Hazel. Your husband got eaten because of Beardo.
Rest in peace, Barry.
Rest in peace, Barry. Never forget whoever you were. No, it's actually Nebris. Nebris voiced Barry in the series. So I get a kick out of that. We had one of the 2 dudes show up. Well, 2 of the 2 dudes, I guess. So if you ever see any of the live streams I do called 2 Dudes Play Whatever, that's Nebris and me playing a game together. Beardo indirectly almost killed GReimer, and these 2 don't even know each other. Exactly. Exactly. Like one more good one going out towards the river that way would probably look really cool. I don't know if it's going to be in the shot though, because it's going to be mainly focusing on me coming through there and seeing this. Oh, you guys already have them over here. Never mind. Maybe I don't got to do nothing.
Yeah, come check out.
I gotta do.
Has been done.
I like that idea. I don't got to do nothing.
That's what a build team is for.
Exactly. Yeah, I gotta start adding the plant stuff in now, the little things on the ground, because I added the detail to the roots and stuff. Now I gotta add in the stuff on the ground. I gotta tear up the wheat. I think the wheat is the next victim here.
Yeah, we need to tear up the dirt around the roots and add in a bunch of that. More detailing.
Yeah, I gotta dump my inventory somewhere. If I'm gonna tear up a bunch of wheat, I'm gonna need the space.
Well, we got chests starting over here. We got a chest monster.
Oh yeah, I started one over by the nether portal.
Yeah, this is kind of our base of operation. Little farm.
So those of you who have seen other live streams of Nations and Nobles, you know that we usually get these things built like in one stream. It's kind of crazy. I think we'll get a lot of this built in this stream. I don't know about all of it though.
I don't see all of it today.
Yeah,
I
especially
gotta bounce here soon.
the Vortex of Evil. I think that's gonna be a later part.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna bring these plants with just because these guys I might end up using. And
Yeah, so which way did you want another root system?
land is right in my bed. I killed some of the path. Oops. Well, as soon as grass grows on that, I'll fix it. Coming out from towards the sun, kind of in the corner of the field here, right towards the sun, kind of like over towards the river, kind of coming out of the field
Oh, like
here.
how this one's coming.
Kind of like how this one over here is going towards the house, you know?
Yeah, and how this one's going into the river over here.
Yeah.
You want another one coming
Yep.
this way?
One coming out from the field, actually, right here, over the wall and over into the grass over there, kind of thing.
Okay. Yeah, because Or had this little one over here, so I'm like, okay, we'll take this little nugget and.
Oh yeah, no, I
Send
put
it
that.
that way.
I put that one in there.
Oh, okay, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I figure we send it that way towards the river.
Yep.
Because it wants the water.
Yeah. I'm gonna start killing some wheat. Sorry, Birchie. Something's walking over here. Village tree. Plot twist: Beardo is in the world, just on like the other side, in the snow biome or something. Yeah, he's just freezing his butt off somewhere. Why did you guys leave me out here?
Okay, do you want it here, like where I've got it lined up, or do you want me to break down the trees?
No, you're good. You're good. Shouldn't have to break down any trees.
Okay, that's what I was trying to avoid. I was
Yeah,
like, okay, how can I make
It
it
just erupts out of the
go?
ground and goes up and over. It definitely wouldn't want to kill the trees, you know, because it's trying to nature preserve stuff. So
Exactly. It'll go around the tree. I know it will.
I put my faith in evil Ent.
Okay. Wood. Is...
Alright, so that should look like it's impacting the ground, and the evil will be spreading out from here then. So I don't actually need to kill all the wheat. That's not the point.
No.
Probably have to tear up quite a bit of it though. I think. Oh, I like that. We should put dead bushes actually in there instead.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the little details we'll come back into.
Mm-hmm. So imagine though this part dug out and recessed in the ground a little bit. I guess I call it like a vortex of evil, but I might only make a small area in the middle that actually has that. It's probably only going to be like maybe like 5 or 6 blocks wide.
Like a puddle.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's going to be like that, but it's going to look like I'm going to use layers of glass to make it look like a fogged hole going into the ground, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll have a lot of this stuff kind of reaching out of it through the hole here, you know? So a lot of the roots and whatnot. I also might want to add some vines or something on that silo back there, even if it's just at the base of it, just starting to grab it. Okay, I do need to go grab... where did I put my shulker boxes? Did I leave those back? Oh, they're right here. They're right in front of me. Where are they? Directly in front of me. Got it. I am so smart. Yes, MRT.
A common statement in our household as well.
Well, hello there, zombie. Goodbye, zombie. Found a zombie underground. I should have left him, actually. Probably would have really added to the scene.
Yeah. the rot is continuing underground.
Uh-huh.
Or the reverse rot.
It's just a prelude to The Walking Dead.
Yeah, and they might be harder to kill because golden carrots.
Uh-huh. Go, Birchie, we're wrecking your place. Do. Yeah, fell in a hole.
Gonna wreck it.
We're making it better, I swear, as we destroy everything.
But we haven't really destroyed anything. Kind of like added things and moved a couple of slabs.
I like that. It's like we haven't really destroyed anything as I'm just plowing through the field, destroying the ground.
Oh, okay. You're destroying
I
things.
might be destroying something.
Okay.
Maybe just one or two things. Yeah, one.
Yeah, I'm adding and moving. I'm not full on dead yet, or full on terraforming yet. Just give me a minute and I will.
Plot twist: Birchie's the villain. If only that would be actually a really cool plot twist. Actually, I can confirm that's not it. Like I said, Birchie has actually officially dropped out of Nations and Nobles. Makes me sad because this was an incredibly good story he had planned out.
Birchie comes back, becomes the villain because we did this.
Yeah, exactly. How could you? I mean, I'd be fine with that. Like I said, I want Birchie to come back. His story was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, no, I would totally help build more of this.
The other thing I want people to understand too is like much to probably Maddie's dismay. Maybe not. She probably actually likes this. But I did actually even offer to help with people's like set constructions and stuff, offering Avondale's crew the whole thing. I was like, let's get these things made. Come on, let's do it.
Oh,
So-
yeah, no, I was talking to Van about it. I was like, hey, you need help. We have the same time code.
Yeah, like we can do it. We'll help out. Like, so it wasn't even like we were just shaking our head at people saying, "How could you do this? You guys got to step up." No, none of that. It's like we're offering to do it too. We're offering to be there, right there with them.
It's like, let me help.
Yeah.
I want to build the things.
I want to see your story come to life. Let's make it happen,
Yes.
please. But I mean, people sometimes have a hard time keeping up. It's everyone's own little journey they go on. So
Yeah, and life does get in the way of...
it certainly
Nice.
does.
Not that
I-
life is bad.
I
just that
recently
adds a lot.
saw who was it? It's I think it was like Mumbo, or might have been Good Times with Scar. Mumbo, I think it was Mumbo. I think it was him. Well, actually, because Hermitcraft is starting up a new season or something. I haven't actually watched Hermitcraft, and I think season 4 might have been the last one I saw. Because
This one was pretty cool.
nice head there, Warskull.
Hello.
Yeah, I think the infection is spreading.
Yeah, just a little.
A little bit.
But yeah, I think it was Mumbo was saying, talking about how he was describing what Hermitcraft actually is, and he said that it's a group of people who are passionate about Minecraft, but more importantly, it's a group of individuals who have committed at the beginning of the season to see it through to the end. So you don't really see people dropping out of Hermitcraft, not just because of the popularity, but because they put in a lot of work into that stuff. That's all of their episodes they make are entertaining and it captures the audience. They plan out their builds and they do all this work and stuff, and that gets exhausting. That gets exhausting to do.
It does, yes.
And then making the videos, and some of them probably have editors, some of them don't. Who knows, you know? But keeping up with all that stuff is tough, and so it's
Not to
important.
mention planning something new every single time.
Yeah, it's important to keep to make sure you grab people that are committed to seeing it through to the end. It's an important one, a really important one, because if you're gonna have people who are just gonna drop out, you're gonna damage the with your endeavor more so than help it.
And emergencies do happen.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
knocking anybody for life happening to them.
No, that happens. You roll with the punches. It's just that when people are like, I just couldn't be bothered, or I lost, I don't know, I'm having some trouble. I just can't do this anymore. Those are the people you gotta kind of avoid, and which is arguably most people. When you think about it, majority of people have things get in the way. Those are the people you gotta avoid when you're getting together like a group such as this one or Hermitcraft or anything like that. Because what you need to do is you need to find the people who will see it through to the end. They'll go through all those tribulations, those trials in life, the difficult things that they have, whether it be family or emergencies or whatever, and they'll still get it done. So that's what you're looking for. Because in the end, people, you know, prioritize things in life. Things like, you know, family and stuff like that. Obviously, top priority for a lot of people. Makes a lot of sense. But when you sign up for something such as this, you have to understand that you and your family are going to have to actually say, okay, well, they're going to have to take time to do this. And if that's not okay, if the family's not okay with it, if you're not okay with it, whatever, then don't sign up for something like this.
Yeah, it's like this is a priority too.
Yeah.
You have to manage your priority.
Yeah. So that's the thing. So whenever we had people that would always have issues because they let basically anything else get in the way of what they had committed to do here, I just couldn't take them seriously, you know, because obviously they should have never really been here in the first place because they didn't know what they were signing up for. And maybe that's true. Maybe they didn't know. I know for when I first signed up, I didn't fully grasp what the server was about. I knew it was an SMP, something about lore focus, storytelling. I can do that. And as I got involved with this stuff, I realized just how much work was going to be put into it by me. I guess I could have made this a lot simpler. I could have made this whole thing a lot simpler.
Yeah.
I could have just done the first person view on everything and just acted things out. But I am very happy with the way the series has gone so far. Like them youngsters, aka me, Purple says. But honestly, would enjoy vlogging. That's true. Oh, it's raining. Look at that. Goodbye, sun. Hello, darkness, my old friend. So I could have made things simpler and whatnot, but I actually do like how the series is turning out. I like how the episodes turn out. I think they're just really interesting and really entertaining. I mean, most people in the world don't watch them, but that's okay. We made them. Van Gogh didn't get famous until after his death.
Yeah. Most famous
So
people
I had
don't.
a thought while I was driving. So are we just the route or?
For right now, I'm just working on the roots and a little bit of the landscape where the roots connect and stuff.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I thought of like having like a giant, like almost like a dock, like blooming somewhere like in the middle.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that. We're gonna put like a vortex of evil, kind of like a recession in the ground that leads to a small like pit in the middle, but that's where it's all emanating from.
Okay. I was thinking having like a massive like flower in the center, but yeah, that works.
Purple mentions it and it starts raining. Coincidence? I think not.
He summoned the darkness.
Dark is here. And the rain stopped.
Yep.
Oh.
I stepped.
Oh, that would probably make sense, yeah. Look at the rainbow. Pretty rainbow over the pit of evil.
Where is the pit gonna be?
I got the glowstone marked out, so it doesn't have to be a perfect circle. Very rough cut, and I would say it recesses down deeper as it goes into it. So these first couple blocks would just be one layer taken off, and then two layer, and then down.
Start digging.
Yeah, I can give you like an outline. Of course, these roots. This is hard to dig in this. This is really difficult to dig in this.
Here, have a hoe. Then it'll make it easier to dig.
Yeah, yeah.
Does someone have a bucket for the mangrove?
Yeah, I got a bucket.
I guess.
Yep, there you go.
Okay. I was gonna say also you just block up the
Water.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Alright. I think we got a lot of the main root system in.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see how far this one went?
Yeah, let me come check it out. Hopefully I'm not like depressing people with those kind of speeches. It's a reality though. Like when you sign up for something like this, you're committing to actually getting it done.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And if people have to have an honest heart to heart with themselves, do I have time for this? Can I actually do this? You know. So. Especially on something like this, because other people are connected to it. I am very thankful, though, that the people who have dropped out that need to come back for speaking roles have so far, you know? Because that saves it. It makes it still possible. And most importantly, people get a chance to build on this server, like a lot of building. Water, yeah, water. I replaced it with mangrove.
Yeah. Plumber.
Duct tape that up. There we go. This is the part that's probably going to be tough for Birchie to watch. We're just staring up the entire field.
Just send him an IOU.
Just say a creeper blast went off and we'll fix it later.
Thermonuclear charged creeper.
Oh my goodness, those are funny. Alright, this has been fun, but I gotta head out to prior engagement.
Alright. Well, thank you for your help.
Yeah, no problem.
We'll be
Glad
here for...
we could get this started.
Yeah, we'll be here for a little bit still working on this. I think I'll work on the vortex a little bit here with them.
Yeah, I'll come back later and do more of the detail work.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Take it easy.
Later.
Oh, there's a cave.
Just see it disappear. Whoa, cave.
I think the pit's already been dug. Okay, Birchie's farm is playing spleef with me, I guess.
Yeah.
Water.
Wait, you thirsty? Water.
Water.
Alright, so as far as this kind of dropping down. Yeah.
Thanks, Mike.
Curve it there a little bit. Right here. Obviously, with this elevation being higher up here, it's going to be having to have more of a steeper slope on it to get it towards the center. It's kind of like the volcano caldera, basically, is what we're working on. Nuremberg, hello! Oh, you're probably a little shocked that we're destroying the hell out of Birchie's farm.
It's a surprise.
Yeah, don't tell him, but we're wrecking his stuff. No, Birchie dropped out of Nations and Nobles, but Birdshire still has one more scene in the series I'm working on, so we're progressing it as though his story had continued. So he's not here to help out, unfortunately. I did ask him to be. If he could join, that would be great, but he didn't respond. So,
So kind of like the center-ish area?
yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect either. So as far as how deep it's going to be, I don't know, because we got to do, like, at least drop one layer down here, maybe. It's a really rough cut. This does not have to look circular at all. So
Yeah. You have much faster tools, so I'm just kind of going for the here.
what are you talking about? This is a stone shovel. So it's a surprise, exactly. Birchie one day will log on and be like, I missed seeing what I had built on Nations and Nobles. Let me go back and check. He's gonna come back and it's just wrecked. Surprise!
Think this is deep enough?
Yes. Yeah, we'll add some either shroom lights, frog lights, or something like that down there, and then we'll start adding some layers of glass. Might have to work backwards actually to make sure that it looks right, so we don't build the whole thing and then say, oh yeah, we gotta go deeper. I just dumped my inventory full of stuff up here in one of the chests.
Saw the bamboo slab, and for some reason I thought it was a frog from the Zawa pack. Just floating on the ground.
Been playing too much Zawa, and I approve.
Oh, of course, I just see small yellow objects floating on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And drop off some materials I got.
Yep. So what we're making right now, Angel, is we're making a vortex of evil, as guys do sometimes. They're going Angel or Kristen. Okay, all right, I'll try to remember that. I'm horrible at memory stuff, really bad. So that's Horsekull. He knows.
A struggle for me.
He's known me long enough to watch my memory completely fail. But yeah, we're working on this right now. So I marked it out with some shroom lights as far as what we're going to be doing here. But this is going to be the Vortex of Evil. So in Birchie's story, I've explained this earlier in the live stream, so I'll sum it up real quick. In his story, he establishes Birchshire. He meets Jelly here from being brought in from the new world, wherever he came from, type thing, or from season 1. I mean, and then once he got here, they found this soil that wasn't quite Terra Preta. It looked like this stuff here. But they tried the golden carrot in it. It worked. They got it to grow. Everything's happy. Well, this soil isn't Terra Preta. The soil is actually belonging to an evil nature entity called like an ent of some kind. He didn't quite figure out what the entity was going to be. But it was supposed to take over and consume Birchshire and eventually end up...
So that's what we're doing.
Yeah, and then eventually it was going to like take Jelly from him and everything. It was supposed to kind of end in a tragedy. It was going to be amazing. But yeah, he never finished his story. So we this place hasn't been built up to that point, and I'm going to be returning here at some point in time, but I'm supposed to find it in this condition. And so if he's not on to do it, it looks like we're gonna have to do it. So that's why we're here. So we're wrecking Birchie's stuff. But yeah, this is supposed to be an evil nature entity, basically. It's taking over Birchshire. And it emanated from the golden carrot field, so. We're very hard. So my story does have a good ending. The villains are defeated. The world is halfway. No. No, the doesn't mean it's a happy ending though. I'm evil. No, actually, happy endings where the good guys win is not a bad thing. That's actually a good thing. Um, obviously, if you're writing a tragedy, that's not a very good ending. Now, Birchie actually does have, and I think I have his link for his channel in the description, but Birchie does have a channel where he showcased the construction of Berkshire off on it, like on his live streams and stuff. He did a great job on all that stuff. So if you guys are interested in seeing how this place was built up until the point where we destroyed the hell out of it, that would be a good place to look, is that Birchie's place.
I assume you got stone on you.
Am I assuming what? Yeah, I got some.
Sorry, I wasn't close enough to the mic. You got smooth stuff.
Yep.
I just wanted some of the coal.
Uh-huh. Jump, 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 jump. There you go. So this is
light.
This is where it's supposed to go down into the more of the pit look. That's actually a pretty good shape right there.
I had to dig my way out.
Yeah, I figured. So yeah, this is where the core of the evil will be emanating from.
So it was pretty close to the like our little center area.
Well, I mean,
build around it.
We carved it to that spot where you were.
Yeah.
I did watch some of Bergie's live streams where he's building this. Yeah, it was really cool. It was really awesome to see. I tuned in as well. My hope and dream is that he will come back and actually tackle something, because he was the only other person on Nations and Nobles that had he was a videographer. He had a sense of how to work a camera. For those of you guys who don't know, I have a degree, actually, an associate's degree, so it's a nice try, you know. I had an associate's degree in digital video production. So when you're wondering why mine looks like a show instead of a Let's Play, that's why. Because I'm dusting off knowledge from college. Knowledge from college. So, but yeah.
Sorry.
Hmm?
Sorry, I was testing some stuff.
Oh, you're good. But Birchie was the only other one that actually knew how to do that. Yeah, I'm getting an echo off here, Mike.
Oh boy.
Birchie was one that knew how to do that kind of stuff. So when I saw his episodes, I was always stoked and excited because it was a lot of fun. So, see, I'm not saying what happens to make the ending sad, because major spoilers, like major, in my option. I think it's a good ending for the story, and the climax of the character story is nice. So yeah, I really, really want Birchie to come back. Actually, out of all the nobles, he's the one on top of my list. Baloo is a close second, because his story was awesome too. All right, so now what we got to do is we got to change this terrain to be
Similar
to up here, but heavier on the warped stuff. This stuff. In fact, like the bottom part of this can probably be just entirely that stuff.
So anywhere the stone, probably just have it be warp.
Yeah. Yep. Replace all the stone with warped stem. I like Nation. Sorry, I really wish it was more popular. Season 3 would be awesome. Yeah, I wish it was popular, more popular too. You're entertaining when I get the Money 100% joining membership. You're entertaining when I get the money 100%. Oh yeah, no, memberships they had. Because I can't really commit too much time to them. I didn't want to like charge people a bunch. I tried setting it to the lowest like amount possible. I think it's like $1.99. But yeah, you get little emojis in chat and stuff like that then too, and you get your own little badge and stuff.
I forget what tier mine is, but it's the green outline.
Yeah, it changes based on the months you've had the membership. So they'll change colors. I think the last, and it also changes the sprite over time too. So fun story there. If you have it long enough, it'll go from, if you look on the Patreon link, the different like tiers of GReimer basically on there, your badge will change based on how many months you're a member to be closer to one of them. As it gets crazier with the eyes wide open and fire around it. So.
So this stuff all gonna be stemmed down here then, or?
Yeah, and if we need to replace it, we can with something else later. But for right now, let's replace all the stone with stem, or with not stem, with warped blocks.
Okay, you said stem before, so that's what I grabbed. I'll go back again.
I might have misspoke. There's no evidence of it, other than the live stream.
Someone clip that.
He said stem. Watching Nation was a huge part of my day. I miss everyone. Yeah, and for real, I'm still at it. I'm still working at it. I'm still working at the series and stuff. It's been difficult to keep up with the progress and whatnot, but I'm still chugging away at it. I have not given up yet on this, so I might be the final noble standing, to be honest. I haven't seen Van put out anything in a while. He was the only other one. But yeah, no, I'm still plugging away at this. I've got 3 more episodes to go before my story wraps up completely. So, welcome, Kristen, to the GReimer gang here. We're a new member there. Yeah, we're there's also no evidence. There's also oh, look at that. Ooh, and shroom lights rain down on me. There's also should be a sweet little discount code for members. It's the biggest discount I can offer on for the store, also, in case anyone wants to get any merch. So if anyone is thinking about buying something from the store, especially one of the more expensive things, please, for the love of God, sign up for a membership first. It'll save you money. You can always cancel the membership. I don't care. Yeah, it'll save you money. I'm gonna actually probably lower this just a little bit now that we've lowered the top part a little. To help see someone do with it. There's yeah, what I do on Nations and Nobles. Again, if you're tuning into this live stream and haven't seen it, or this is the first time you've heard of Nations and Nobles, lore focused SMP. So it's all about storytelling, and what we're doing on these live streams is we're building the sets for the story that I'm going to be telling. So become a member sooner. I didn't know you had memberships. Yeah, I don't exactly advertise them. I do a bad job at that. But yeah, it's a lore-focused SMP, so storytelling is what it's all about. And these live streams, we take the time to build the sets for the series that we're working on. There's a cave down here. Ooh, spooky cave. Spooky skeleton in cave. Just gonna light this up just a wee bit, so we don't have to listen to as we're down here when we're building later.
You have a bed up here?
I do not, but I can sleep in one down here.
think Maddie might have left around here somewhere, maybe not.
Not nighttime yet. It's close though, I'm sure.
Nope.
There we go. Get some lights down here. Sleeping. But yeah, welcome to the membership, Kristen. We're still working, so that's the thing. I talked with Ori when people were kind of dropping out and stuff, and I said, "Hey, I'm still committed to this. I'm not giving up on it. I know that I'm missing some deadlines and stuff, but I'm not dropping out. I got to finish the story." So I had asked her for a couple of things to help ensure that I could get this done, since normally we would rely on the other nobles to help out with like extras and stuff, and they're not around. I had asked for some assistance, some additional helpers. Originally, when Baloo was still on the server, I had gotten Orskull and Cinnamon to be his knight and squire, so that they can help him with his builds and stuff like that. But he ended up dropping out anyway, and so then this knight and squire that I knew were here, and I was like, "Listen, I would like to steal them." Yeah, OG Nation Nova Watcher. I might have to rewatch everyone's stuff. Kristen, have you seen my series yet? Like, have you seen what I got going on? I'm not sure if you watched the series. I know that some people, even the OG watchers, you know, they haven't watched mine because I'm a newer guy, and so they stick to the people that they like the most. And let's be real here, a lot of the new people that joined in didn't really make like stuff that really captured the audience too well. They were just kind of making let's plays. But I gotta say, if you haven't watched my episodes, please go watch them. Orskull, can you? I know you're on my team on this one, but can you vouch for me in saying that they stand out? They're significantly different than other people's.
Yeah.
It is very much a movie. It's not a let's play. So, yeah, it is absolutely a movie. In fact, I've been keeping I've been putting the supercut together, removing the credits and whatnot of things. I stopped putting them in the episodes now because honestly, I don't think anyone really watches the credits in anyway. But cutting out the credits and everything, putting just the episodes together as one big episode, one big story. And so far, we are just tickling the 2-hour mark, which means that when these next few episodes come out, we're probably looking around like 2.5 hours. It's an actual feature-length film. So, because I think an hour and a half makes it feature-length. So we're already past that. So yeah, this is going to be a legitimate Minecraft movie. Just so you know. I'm behind on all of it, honestly. Kids, sports took over my life. Yeah, I understand that, so... I love supercuts. I do have a whole series of, or whole playlist of supercuts that encompasses like the current seasons of Planet Crafter that are out already, and any series really that I've done. I tried making a new supercut just so that people can binge it at their leisure whenever they want. But yeah, honestly, yeah, Kristen, seriously, go watch the Nations and Nobles. If you're a fan of season 1, if you said you're a longtime viewer, my story, I don't know if you know this, it's not just because I'm the last man standing, but my story has been since the beginning the main story of the season. It's literally the story driving the season, the server. So, like, aside from what I have going on in my nation, there's also another story running in tandem, and that's the main server story. That's why I'm always like, you guys, go watch it. It's this season's story. Orskull, you look like you fell asleep.
What?
You look like you fell asleep. You're just like staring at your shovel, man. I think you lost it.
I was reading something on my phone real quick.
He Googled Vortex of Evil, and he was like, I might have watched all of them already, like 5 times. Oh, the supercuts, yeah. They're a lot of fun. They are a lot of fun. So as it starts getting it up here into like the dirt, actually, we can start blending this stuff in to it, you know, and then adding the more of the roots, like what you got started here, you know.
I was just as you were saying that.
No,
I
you're
was
good.
putting some in.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah, we went from soccer that overlapped into baseball. Yep, I understand. A major injury that wasn't sports related. Then had like 2 weeks before football season, and yeah, oh yeah, no, I get it. I don't know, I've got 3 boys actually, and they're not old enough for sports yet, but they're getting there, and that's gonna be a whole nother thing. Yeah, a whole other thing. Where did my torches have vanished? They're back. There we go. So this looks crazy because it's like the stone got turned into this stuff.
Yeah.
That
Almost
looks
like skull.
yeah, a lot like that. The plot: Skelly Boy gets yeeted out of a volcano and lands in the water next to a sloth and a pink-haired pig lady, and then finds out he's trapped on an island, and then fights a cannibal deer. I mean, that's a pretty accurate, really condensed, but pretty accurate representation of it, yeah. Fights a cannibal deer. That was good. But yeah, grab some popcorn, go chill, and watch the episodes. A lot of effort we got put into them. There's actually visual effects in them like that. Here's an example of what I mean by visual effects that need to be solved, though, for Kristen, so that you know what you're getting into. In Baloo's episode, he established that the Guardians will cause you to get teleported back to the island if they shoot you with their bubble beam. That's a fact. Whenever they create something like that, I have to keep that going in my story too. Keep it all nice and uniform, you know. So that's something that happens in mine as well. The problem is that Baloo, when he got teleported in his episode, he does all of his stuff first person. So it's just a simple edit in the editing software, and he's back on the island. Me, I'm doing it in third person with the replay mod, getting every shot. So the 2 hours of just nothing but working in the replay mod. So 2 hours of footage. But when I get to the point where I get shot by the Guardians, I have to show myself getting destroyed and reforming back on the island. That's not a thing that's in Minecraft, so it gets to be a little tricky. But that is why Adobe created After Effects.
I just seen a short from an actor saying, like, whenever he's doing like a character with magic, he always likes to like use his hands to look like he's conjuring a spell. And then he just does it like the most weirdest ones to see how the special effects team will interpret it. And then it cuts to the special effects director, and he just has the most pissed off face upon hearing the confession.
So that's why you guys do it. Now we understand.
I think it was one of the actors from the Dungeons and Dragons movie.
That's really funny.
Like, the guy doesn't say anything, he just looks pissed.
Yeah. That's really funny. Do you have some more puzzle? Oh yeah, Vortex of Evil. That definitely screams Vortex of Evil. Whenever someone asks me what my story's about, I give them such a understatement of a plot. Elves living in the modern world is always my answer. With my story, I have no idea where it's going from. Alright, I guess maybe I'll start working on some of the evil tentacles that are supposed to be coming out of this thing. Yeah, I'll pick this this up so that I don't waste a small block. Evil crap. Oh, evil crap. Building us some evil crap.
Still want to build kind of like a blooming one. Would that be fine, or?
A blooming one?
Oh, yeah, almost like a flower kind of like blooming.
Flower blooming. I mean, it is a nature thing, so probably.
And have like the shroom lights almost look like an eye.
The eye, just build the eye of Sauron.
Yeah, as like a blue flower.
I see you.
I won't build it massive, but
Yeah, so this is one of the set pieces for Nations and Nobles. The next one of the next episodes I'm working on. This is not going to be a very big scene actually, but like I said, this had I wanted to tie everything in to the other people's stories, and as the series progressed, their series were supposed to progress. Also, many of them, all of them, dropped out. So there's there's really just free reign now that I can get going on this. But the thing is, though, is that it all comes down to still tying it into their stories, if they had progressed. As if they had progressed. Yeah, I think it's pretty good for arms reaching out of this thing. Rooted arms reaching out of this thing. Yeah. Alright, now if I were to do the glow part down here at the bottom, I know somebody who's selling frog lights. Now, we could use shroom lights, we could use sea lanterns, but help the booming economy on Nations Nobles. Actually, I can just yeet over to this thing. And let's go back to Spawn Island. Bro, my book, in a nutshell, book 1, villains, oh no, book 2, lore, book 3, bugs, book 4, oh, I get it, book 5, it was always you, book 6, what is even going on, book 7, maybe, buddy, who even are you, dog? I like the summary of mine, actually. Find myself on an island and fight a cannibal deer. So yeah, I think they're just a diamond each. Plus, another I'm gonna just basically butter myself up here. Plus, another reason to watch the Nations and Nobles series I'm putting out here is because it's not just me in the series. This isn't just me doing a let's play. Like, here's the building I worked on. No, this is the story. So you're gonna get Ori, you're gonna get Baloo, you're gonna get me, you're gonna get Birchie. They're all in it. Is it 2? see a spot here that has 2 in it, and that might have actually been me when I purchased it, but I can't remember. Maybe it is 2. I think a stack of them is probably plenty. So what color do you think we should get? A kind of a purplish one, yellowish one, or a greenish one? For the glow coming out of the bottom. Or at least the color of the light. I picked the greenish one. It's probably the one that matches the best.
Yeah.
Ori, you've got a sail. Berkshire. Oh yeah, Vortex of Evil, baby. That's looking great. I mean, it looks horrible, but it looks great. Vortex of Evil, baby. Frog lights. These are something I never build with. Or I should say I rarely ever build with. And the only times I ever have is whenever I buy them from Ori. Alright, now I need glass, but I need stained glass. Probably like white stained glass. And possibly blue? Light blue? Alright, let's head back to Spawn Island again. That's where I got most of my resources anyway. Also, I'm going to need to restock on rockets. Ow. Oh yeah, this place here. This you'll find it too. I'm getting a echo on your microphone there, or Skull still.
Oh. Sorry.
This place here, I'm getting. This place is also in the series. This is my diamond bodyguard.
Better.
Yeah, I still hear it in the background a little, but it's not bad. I think it changes based on how loud I'm talking.
Yeah. I lowered the activation volume.
Light gray. Light gray actually looks really good. I don't need a lot more. I don't need too much of it, I don't think. Sand. Do I have glass hooked up right here? I don't think so. Let's cook up all this stuff. Get some sand going there, and then I'm gonna need some light blue. That plus that gives me that. Alright, now I just need some glass. I really not have any glass cooked up already. I guess I didn't really use much glass. Might not need much more than that right there. How many spots open is that down there? Like 9, 15, 21 blocks, I think, to cover up that whole opening. Probably only 9 to cover up the bulk of it, and then when the roots get in the way, only like 6 or something like that. So I guess I don't need too much glass. I'll do one more batch of blue here, habadi, and then there we go. And then I'll switch over to the light gray. Yeah, I gotta admit, the place is looking like it's being consumed by some evil nature force coming out of the ground. I saw a glimpse of it from up top there. It looks really good. into if GReimer was a 2015 Minecraft YouTuber. In 2015, I was not doing YouTube. Tell you, there is actually one other color that I want to make out of glass. It's like black or dark gray, or maybe just blue actually. Let me make one batch of that. Alright, 8 more pieces need to cook up and then I can go back and start building. Yeah, I kind of sort of feel like Michelangelo in the Ninja Turtles right now. In case anyone doesn't know, he's the last turtle to live. He's the last one alive. Yeah, the last Ronin. I feel like the last Ronin. I will give props though definitely to Van because he was the only noble that logged on to help with recording the last episode. I put out the bat signal and everything saying I needed some help, and he was the only one who showed up. We had just the right amount of people to get the episode recorded with no background characters, and that was the best we could do. Yeah, so usually I try to put some background characters in there though, just so that it looks a little bit more lively. But you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Berkshire. All right. That didn't cover all of it. We're gonna rationalize this. Oop, not what I wanted to do. Let me yeet my balls against the wall there. One second. Nope. Well, you can really still see the, the lights down there. Probably would have to be a lot deeper for me to get this effect to work out right. But at the same time, I don't know how important that is because it's, again, this is for like a 20-second shot, and you're probably not going to be able to see down that hole in the ground anyway. It's going to be from like more over here. Maybe part of the establishing shot where the camera's up higher, but even then... Yeah, like way up here, you still can't see down there. You have to be right here to see it. So yeah, it's supposed to be a fogged design, but that's some pretty bright lights in there. That was the purpose of the black glass, actually, was to try to dim that down a little bit. Oh well, I think that's good enough for that part. Now it's to work on this, the landscape. Javier gotta get Javi up for his 12-hour shift night. Oh, yeah, brutal. Working 12s. No bueno. Not fun. Not good. Not good at all. Should have taken a before and after picture. I guess I still can because I still have the replay mod of the from when we recorded here. That's something I might throw up on the Nations and Nobles Discord.
Just be a complete surprise to Bert.
Yeah, Virtue doesn't even know. What the heck? I messaged him. I wanted him to be here for this, though. We made sure that we got it right for what his story was going to be.
You got an ender pearl I can borrow?
You want to grab my ball? There you go.
Thank you.
GReimer, there's actually a Minecraft roleplay series I've been watching. Oh my gosh, hold on. There you go. Or hold on.
Sorry.
There you go.
I got it.
Series I've been watching, and it's called Freak Show, and the protagonist is really something interesting.
There we go, got it.
I was just waiting to see it fall out of there again. Ah!
I've been falling for 30 minutes.
Alright, let's add some more warped gunk into this. Now, Nations and Nobles, I'll at least give it a good, strong ending for this season. The best I can do with my limited film knowledge and whatnot. I'm not actually a storyteller, so this is me winging it. Actually, I think most people are probably drawn to the story I got going on in Planet Crafter than they are in Nations and Nobles. Which is funny, because that was supposed to be just a joke. That was just a nothing burger. That was I was just doing that for fun. Like, I wasn't actively trying to create a compelling or interesting story. I think I actually got a couple of people to tear up in the beginning of season 5. Which is wild to think about, because it's a game about terraforming a planet. You know, the lore-focused SMP is not... This isn't, like, the first one that's ever done this. I think they modeled this whole thing after one called Empire's SMP, which was effectively the same thing, you know. They enjoyed it, they wanted to do themselves, and voila, they made Nations and Nobles. So it's not like this is a brand new idea, but I do think the idea of a lore-focused SMP, a storytelling SMP, is actually a really good idea. And if people would stick with it, that's the biggest one, first and foremost. Even if you're not a big YouTuber, if you just stick with it, that's the biggest one. But that, in addition to if we get more eyes on the server, I think that would be, it could make this whole thing explode and just go big, really big. But step one starts with people not giving up. It all starts with that. All stems around that. I know I've stated before in other live streams and stuff that I will most likely not be returning for season 3, simply because everyone stopped. like, there's no fancy way of putting it. Everybody quit, so it was just me basically doing everything. So why would I stick around for that? I can always just do a single player let's play. But I did commit at the beginning of the season to seeing this through to the end. So regardless of everyone dropping out, and I'm going to keep at it. So hopefully people end up enjoying what I put out here. I mean, heck, the last what was it, the podcast that we did, I had to basically well, I basically said I was going to do it myself. I was trying to get the files and stuff from Grizz so we could get it off the road, or off the ground. And then once he saw someone else was taking over, he's like, "Oh no, I got it." But in reality, I mean, we haven't done another podcast since. So I will most likely be taking over that project too, for at least this season. Although at this rate, it might just be me and Van sitting there chatting with each other. Almost nighttime. This is looking real good, though. How's your Eye of Sauron doing?
Coming along. Sorry, it's coming along slowly. Yeah, be right next to my laptop for the mic to pick up.
Uh-huh. I don't know if you can hear, but it sounds like the kids are having a field day up there, just hooting and hollering. Yeah, hopefully he doesn't mind us making this vortex to hell right here in the middle of his carrot field. All right. I think we can probably get rid of these shroom lights now. We got the place basically dug out. Well, if you do want to see what the nobles were up to, like, while they were making content, all of their video links will be in the description.
How's that looking so far?
Kind of looks like a big eyeball flower thing. Yeah. Although I'm a little concerned though, because having an eye or something like that makes it seem like as though this evil is alive when this evil is supposed to actually be emanating from a creature.
Okay then.
I was just thinking about that because this makes it look like this evil here is sentient, which I mean in a way it is. It kind of is, but it's because it's coming from a creature.
Right.
It's coming from an ent was originally the design, although I guess we don't really have to follow it too closely. I mean, it's not like he's gonna make it's not like he's gonna make the story, so
You can still make it just big flower. Took away the puke part.
yeah. Alright, now I get to go around and add a bunch of slimy stuff. Oh, that doesn't place on that. That does place on dirt. That's all I need to know. Yeah, Berkshire might not get its full story told, but we're gonna do it justice at least as far as like what was gonna happen here. I got the kids are really making some racket up there, so sorry if you guys can hear any of that. Someone's throwing a fit right now. It sounds like Jacob. Might be Lucas. It's hard to tell sometimes. There's a cat here. Definitely looks way different than the field full of carrots when we started.
Yeah.
See, this was his original design over here. Oh, we need dead plants. I don't know if I have a lot of those. He's got the shorter grass stuff too, which I don't think we really desperately need to incorporate into it. The shorter teal colored grass, this stuff, whatever this is. Yeah, this definitely looks like an evil nature force took over Berkshire. Oh my gosh. Now, I don't know how tall these twisted vines grow.
I think they grow pretty tall.
I don't mind them growing pretty tall. I just don't want them all to grow to the same height and then stop. So I might have to get some string and have some fun with this. We can always just let them grow and then chop
Trim them right before the recording.
Yeah, or just chop them down and put string on top of them whenever we
That too.
figure wherever it's supposed to be. All right, that's some sweet evil. All right, now I need to get I need to get need to get some dead bushes. Where is a good desert that I could do that at? Hold on, I'm not actually done yet. Your village is over here. Yeah, I'm not actually done yet.
Yeah, the ones that are growing over where we were farming the trees look to be about 20 or so blocks tall.
Okay. All right, sleeping. All right, there we go. Good. All right, I need to get some dead bushes and then I'll be back as soon as I find them. Oh, yeah. Yep. Alright, if I was a desert, I guess, isn't there like a desert trading thing that was marked off in the nether?
I don't.
Thought there was. I'm gonna need shears to collect them. Luckily, I know a guy that sells iron. Oh my gosh, somebody's just pounding on the floor upstairs. Kids sometimes are hard to contain. At least 2 shears worth. That should be plenty. Plenty, I tell you. This is actually one of my first builds. Was the iron mine. Whoops. Alright, I thought it was this one. Yeah, Community Desert and Mesa Exchange. Alright, sweet. Well, before I get to that, let me just slap down this. Grab this. Refill on my rockets. Alright, let's follow the red line. Because if it's a desert or mesa, that means that there should be some dead bushes out there. I don't think I've ever been out here. Cactus, sand. If there's some of this stuff, if there's like dead bushes in here, I'll buy them. Red sand's been all bought up. Alright, let's see what the book says. Welcome to the Desert Mesa Exchange. In the barrel beside the lectern, you will find material for trade. If there is a diamond, you can take it. Take a diamond. If you deposit a stack of the appropriate material, you can also pay a diamond to take the stack of appropriate material. Interesting. Okay, but there's no dead bushes is one of the things that can be exchanged. So, I guess I gotta collect that on my own. Magnet's eyes only. I have not been out here before yet. I think that's a jungle right over there. I wonder if that's where Blue was doing his thing. Oh yeah, well there's a... I think it was this one right over here. I thought there was like an island that he was set up on. I don't see anything built there though. Because he did have a place built already, I thought. Ah, no bother. I'll get down here and start chopping up some of these dead bushes. Oh, I hear lava.
Uh-oh.
Lava on top of sand. That's always exciting. I have fallen in lava once on this server. I did survive it, though.
Did you die? Yes,
No.
but I lived.
Especially since I'm digging out the bushes. I could easily cause a cave-in. Crazy underwater cave here in the mesa. Okay. Well, we got some friends that have showed up here. Alright, what bottle did I get? Ominous Bad Omen 2. Sweet. Probably look like a porcupine. Oh, he shot me in the throat. Oh, like right in the sternum.
Oh.
Right in the breastbone. Oh, it's already gone. Never mind. It was sticking up in my face though. The other one's right in my back too. Ugh. Two of them in my back. I look like a porcupine. Well, I got over a stack now. I'll probably just grab like maybe, what, 2 stacks, maybe 3 stacks or so. That should probably be enough to make the field look like it's dead. Reclaimed, I guess, is a better answer. Oh, there's a azalea tree there, so there must be a lush cave underneath here. Oh, if any of you guys caught the Two Dudes Play Valheim stream yesterday, I did talk about a lot about going and making chili afterwards because I was like starving hungry, so we got talking about food.
How did that go?
I did end up going and making chili, and I ate way too much of it, and I fell asleep because I ate myself into a food coma. It was incredible. It's a very friendly parrot. Yeah, I think I came from over here. I actually don't remember how I got here. Ah, right there. I believe I have to head to the right.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Instead of using string to top off the vines, you can use the mini blocks.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That probably looks pretty good.
Yeah, I was curious. I tested it with one of the mini shroom lights. Hello.
Alright, let's start making this place look terrible. Shut-eye in here. Gonna try to get a little shut-eye in here while the sun is setting, but not quite there yet.
Oh, shut I. I thought you said should I.
No, no. All right. Let's keep pressing on. Make this place look pretty bad. Yeah, at least, hopefully if Birchie sees this, instead of being all appalled and horrified and stuff like that, he'll be like, well, I mean, they did put a lot of effort into it. It does look pretty good. All right, there we go. It's looking pretty good. Specifically the carrot field, at least. You know, we gotta... I don't really know if we have to go too much on the other ones other than what we already have done. Because, yeah, I don't think it's super necessary. It was the golden carrots that he was growing here. That was kind of the thing that drew that thing in. So yeah. Evil looking place. Are you growing the vines up?
I mean, I can.
I know some of them.
I was just fixing out my inventory a bit.
Some of them have already started to grow. It looks really crazy. Yeah, what do you guys think? Does this look like this evil nature force is emanating out of the ground and grabbing hold of the place? I think it looks pretty good.
I think it looks good.
This is one of the few builds we have to do. So in this stream, I was just going to focus on Berkshire here and get this look like it's taken over.
Yeah.
Which I think we pulled off quite well, actually. I love chocolate. It's peak. You love chocolate milk. So yeah, I think we've accomplished what we set out to do here today. Ruin Berkshire. Yeah. Avondale crew strikes again. But ultimately, like I said, this was the goal. We had to make it look like it was being overtaken by some evil force coming out of the ground, made up of this stuff. So hopefully Birchie likes it if he sees this. We'll keep working on some of the little fine-tuning things here. But I think I'm probably going to wrap the stream up here just because we got done what we wanted. I mean, yeah, that was it. That was good work. Oh, I got to go look at what you guys got done over here, too. I had taken a peek earlier, but... Yeah, I like that, how that one's going through the mountain and just, like, crashing into this one. Builds that tell a story are always fun. Oh, just growing some more stuff here, looks like. So yeah, we gotta clean up the workshop area too, but we'll work on that later.
Yeah, these things grow a little tall.
Yeah, it's fine if they grow that tall. I mean, they'll look interesting. Oh, one thing that we can probably do quick is these mushrooms that you see by the nether portal.
Yeah, convert them.
No. I want to make one or two of them actually in. I think this is quartz.
Yeah.
Quartz and red wool, and then a little bit of mushroom blocks. Oh, that's stem right there. I want to actually make one or two of these, even if they're just like a little one like this next to the one in Avondale. Next to the nether portal on Avondale. Now that ties in with Ori's story. With them kind of infesting that area. I think I picked up my shulker boxes and stuff, so. That's the mushroom stuff, though. Boy, I don't really know if I have any of that. There is a roofed forest, I think, to the west of Avondale, so you can go collect some of it. home sweet home, back in our nation. But yeah, there is supposed to be those flowers that emanate, or not flowers, but those mushrooms that emanate out from. There's Quinn's destroyed place. Emanate out from the
Where's that
portal.
teleporter?
It's on top of like the tallest mountain there behind the house that's getting wrapped up.
Okay.
Just gonna tear down one of these mushrooms. That should probably be enough. Oh, I could probably have done that.
Found it.
Okay, I didn't really get any stems from that though. Because it acts like they're a tree. Maybe I gotta find another one. Just take down the stems one at a time. Yeah. Don't know if I need any more than this what I already have, especially since I don't intend on making a whole bunch of these things there. Oh, there's still a stem here. Wouldn't mind grabbing a couple more stem blocks. I only have 10 right now. I'll leave the floating mushroom. People are going to hate me for that, but you know what? Nobody's building out here. That's the closest build, and we're not filming there anymore. Yeah, well, I can see the top of it anyway. Oh, yeah, we also have to move the crane before the next episode and finish off these buildings. I can get to work on that stuff over there. Yeah. Taking a peek at the temple.
Yeah.
Hopefully this is a nice little attention to detail for anyone who is watching some of Ori's stuff that they'll get a kick out of. Might just leave it at that. Like I said, just a couple of them.
I assume Maddie built the crane.
I actually built the crane.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, it does need to come down, and we need to rebuild it over on the other side of the river somewhere else. We gotta get the layout going over there first before we move it though, or before we build it over there. You might want to actually leave it there for right now, just so we have something to look at while we rebuild it on the other side.
Yeah, for reference.
Yep. The mushrooms. Avondale. I love this place. Tinnikin was the main architect for the buildings and stuff here. She's done a great job. Yeah, the tavern looks great. This river is fascinating because this river isn't real. It's got salmon swimming in it and everything, but this river isn't real. The cake is a lie, horse skull. Yeah, no, this was a custom-built river. Like the waterfalls and stuff, those aren't real. All custom-built.
All a simulation.
Yep. None of this is real down here. All fake. Looks good, though. All right. I think we've finished what we wanted to do here. At least for this stream. There's still plenty to build though, so we'll either be back in another live stream or we'll just knock it out before the next episode. But thank you to Maddie and you, Orskull, for helping out today.
I don't feel like I did much to help, but okay.
You built the Eye of Sauron. It's totally worth it. But yeah, we got the thing constructed. Now we got to just finish building the rest of Avondale. That's actually on the agenda, is to finish the buildings in here. Finish all the buildings
that's
and
what I was
finish.
asking earlier. If it was just gonna be the Birchie's place, or if we're gonna tackle something.
No, we'll tackle this probably off camera or next stream if we haven't finished it yet. But I mean, a lot of these buildings need to have their windows and decorations put on over here, similar to the ones over there. Some roofs are missing, like this one here. I think going into the next episode, we can finish off the buildings, so they'll be done by the time the next episode shows up. But the main construction focus is going to be on, if you guys watch the episode, the barracks and the castle. So that is something that is on its way. So, yeah, I like that better. Okay. All right, I think I'm going to wrap the stream up here, though. So if you guys haven't yet, please hit the like button before you get out of here. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Nations and Nobles is still chugging along. Still working at it. So... chapter 10, I'm still in the writing room right now. I got, I think, like 3 or 4 pages of it written so far. Usually I get a rough draft done and then I go through and I try to cut the fat a little bit. So, alrighty guys, I'm going to get out of here. So thank you guys so much for donating your eyeballs and ear holes to this live stream. Yeah, have yourself a good rest of your weekend. And I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.